Yeah, we got new batteries. Now I have a
Full
problem.
fucking power. Cuss within the first 4 seconds. That's a new record.
That's right. Always send new records here.
The fullest of the fullest power, man.
Welcome back to the award-winning Mondays Hangout.
I'm going to find a way. Welcome. I'm going to find a way to just hook this up directly to your car battery.
Should.
Fucking just... This thing's going to be... It's going to be hot.
Fucking melting.
I'm like, it's still good, though.
It looks like that fucking test rack is just going to fucking melt through the fucking
man.
metal.
Why is I mean, we have a battery right here in your car, dog. It works perfectly fine.
You know what? Let's just fucking hook it up to the street light. See what happens.
Why not? City free power?
Free power.
Free.
That's
Both free.
what I'm saying. Let's see. Oh, I didn't know there was a person in that vehicle.
You can pull a dead body out of that shit.
They've been here just as long as we have.
They're going to pull a dead body on it.
Interesting. Well, that over there is Mr. Full Power, the dicker, right?
Ew.
Mr. Finally getting some fucking relaxation.
Finally. What happened to you, dog? I thought you were working like crazy, huh?
That's why I'm getting some relaxation finally. Finally, day off, man. So we're together.
Together again.
On the award-winning Mondays Hangout. So what's up, dog?
You got my ring yet, or what? What's up?
Yeah, we got it in the mail.
You got to bring it over, dog. That's his ring.
It's pretty
What is
nice.
this guy doing? Is he fucking something? What is he doing? It's being shady
He's
as
probably
fuck,
one of those,
man.
He's probably one of those guys who goes to the fucking gym to take a shower.
Oh, he does seem like that kind of person. Like, he just went to his fucking seat, his back seats, and then he oddly, like, stuck his fucking groin in the area. But he didn't, like, do it long enough to be like, oh, yeah, he's giving somebody
Maybe
strokes.
he's fucking...
a ghost?
No, it's fucking his fleshlight.
Oh. I don't know, man.
I can't get it. I can't do it.
Man. No.
Every time I see it, fleshlights are just a fucking cup, dog. I've never seen a cup
with some fucking with some rubber around.
Yeah,
it.
or a fucking sponge. You go to the dollar store and get some sponge. Some fucking,
Gross.
what is it, Mr. Scrubbies or whatever they are?
Mr. Scrubbies.
Yeah.
No, those things are fucking. I know what you're talking about. Those smiley face things.
Yeah,
right?
yeah.
What are those called?
Oh fuck,
dude, those things are fucking rough.
Yeah,
I went to the fucking store and I was like, oh, these are the big thing. Let me
Scrub daddies.
Scrub daddies. Ah, you won. I was about to Google it. I went to the fucking store and I felt those things. I was like, these things are so popular. And then I felt it. I'm like, fuck, this is gonna fuck my Teflon coating up. Fuck is wrong with people?
I do need to sand the car down. Let me.
Yeah, man. There's no way that doesn't do swirl marks to your car.
No, well, because if you run it under the hot water, then it gets softer.
Oh, really?
Yeah, and then if you put it under cold water, it gets harder. And if you leave it at room temp, then it's just fucking antimantium in your fucking
Because
hand.
it was rough as fuck. I was like, dude, your pans are gonna be you need to replace them every year after this. Fucking
scratching the fucking Teflon off.
Yeah, man. Your stainless steel is no longer stainless steel. That shit's gonna be just steel.
You're scrubbing the fucking top coat off that shit.
Not right.
Wow.
I didn't know that. That's a kind of cool little effect with the fucking
yeah,
hot and
yeah.
cold
I guess
and
that's
all
why you. I guess that's why you pay money for. I don't think they work well. I think we've gone over that before. Not a fan. Not a fan of those. Oh yeah. Per se, but.
Damn, dog, you make me yawn and shit.
Hey, man.
Get it together,
we
man.
Fuck around so much.
Get it together. I'm the one that's been awake now for nearly fucking... I am what? I'm like 6 hours away from being awake 24 hours. Get it together, dog.
What the fuck is wrong with you,
Get it together, man. This fucking sugar-free tea from the QT is
it's fucking got you going?
It's got me going,
This
bro.
is my third soda of the day, and this had little effect.
This is sugar-free tea, right?
Yeah.
Dude, this is what do the kids say? This is
slaps.
This pops.
Slaps
this fucking hits. I don't know what the kids are saying these days.
Slaps real hard.
Your boy's getting old. I started realizing I'm old as fuck.
Yeah, dog. We could have been fucking multimillionaires if we would have
played the Powerball.
Played the Powerball.
Yeah, I tried that a couple times.
Got into fucking bought some houses.
That's true, dude. That's very true.
Let's see what else we could have done. Probably played the stock market when it was going up.
I was playing that mental fucking game where you're like, well, if I would have done this, I would have been this.
I thought this was you for a second.
Okay, when you scrunch really, 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 really fucking like hard and you have like your vision's kind of getting blurry, it does look like me. Except I would never take a douchey picture like that. That's such a douchey
Also, those
picture.
shoes don't match this fucking
Also, it bothers me when I can see your fucking feet or ankles in
Yeah,
hands. Like,
That's
wear
not,
pants that are long
fit you,
enough. You fucking weirdo.
fucking goof.
These are all these young kids, though. These young kids are all about the style.
Yeah,
I'll tell you
man.
what, that dude can't do a squat if he tried. Those pants are so fucking tight. He's not doing a squat without ripping those pants. I'm gonna tell you right now. He's gonna have that fear, and I'm gonna go for the leg. Ever need a kneecap
Speaking
before?
of,
He will. What?
we were just talking about that. I think it's finally cold here
Yeah, man.
on our doomed planet of Arrakis.
Yeah.
I'm so mad they fucking moved
I
that
am
movie
so
back.
mad too, man. I want that one.
The only joy in my life
Was
was
that movie?
going to see this movie at the end of the year. They took it from me. I have no other joy.
Well, now Attack on Titan, man. That was like that's done.
I don't think that brings you joy. That was you haven't got there yet.
I don't know, man. Because
You're gonna
see it,
and you're gonna be like, oh my God.
I like a nice ending. Like
It's a nice ending. Just a lot of shit happened to get there.
I get it, but my point is this. My point is that I like an anime that at some point ends, right? Like Brotherhood.
Mm-hmm.
Brotherhood was so good because it was a complete story. It had a proper arc. If we die and I don't get to see the end of Dragon Ball, the final ending of it, I'm gonna be pissed.
Canonical.
I'm gonna be like, yo, I died on, this is like a fucking soap opera. A soap opera. You're never gonna know the end. I like it when shit ends eventually. Even Naruto after 700 episodes fucking ended. I mean, One Piece might end soon. Who knows? But my point is, I need to get an ending. If there's no fucking ending, I'll be pissed.
Yeah, it ended. Hero's good. Oh man, speaking of shit that was good, I know you're not on.
You're like, I saw a porn the other day.
I don't really. So I'm trying to get back into just fucking eye contact. Makes me hard, man.
You got to get back there, man. You gotta get back.
Cleanse. You gotta take a cleanse sometimes.
You gotta get back there
once you start watching just those face fucking videos where they're upside down and they're fucking just going at it, and the fucking chick is sucking the balls. You're like, maybe I should take a break. It's a little much.
You know when I've been working out for a few years. Look at this guy. Fuck my suspension. That's a Tesla. I can take
Tesla.
it. Wow.
Tesla fucking drivers are the new Mustang drivers. They don't go.
No. Tesla drivers are the new fucking BMW drivers.
Yeah,
BMWs are like the assholes of the road.
Yeah.
Teslas are the worst because they're almost like they have the worst traits of a Prius, but the fucking asshole traits of a BMW owner.
Yeah.
Where they're like, I'm a fucking badass. I have a BMW, and then the assholes that are like, I'm going so slow, I should be shot in the fucking face, point blank.
All right.
Anyways. What were we talking about before this?
Yeah.
Oh, I was saying, some of the greatest satisfaction that hypothetically one could potentially get is when we spend some time working out. I don't know what this is. I've never experienced this. I can't speak for this. But when you work out a bit, you know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
And you have your lady friend in that position, right? She's face up on looking at the ceiling. And she's leaning her head back on the edge of the table or the bed.
Okay.
And then she's getting some good. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, right.
You know what I'm saying?
See the dick in the throat. Yeah, right. Gotcha.
Whatever you want. Everybody has different names for these things, man. Like I'm just saying, when you're sitting there and your lady friend's there and she's got the ayam samani right in the facial reasons. You know what I'm saying? Where she's got the ayam samani right in the facial reasons. You know what I'm saying? Where she's got that. And then all of a sudden, you're just like, fuck it. Let me lean over, give her a little something, right? And then you're just like, I got the bright idea that I'm just going to grab her from the hips. And I'm going to pull her up. And then all of a sudden, standing 69.
You gotta move. You gotta be liquid, man. You gotta be water.
Strong to be able to do that.
You gotta go fluid into different
exactly.
positions.
You gotta pick her up from a fucking dead fucking
and that's why
position.
You lift.
That's
heavy.
how you lift fucking goddamn heavy. I don't know exactly what that's like though. I have no idea. But I would imagine.
Not the standing 69 part. The lifting heavy. I know all about lifting.
I know that
fucking
part
heavy
for sure. I'm saying I would imagine for a strong male and the female,
it's quite enjoyable.
This would be quite enjoyable. Yes, I think this would bring great pleasure to some people.
But not me.
I wouldn't know about any of that.
I only get pleasure from lifting fucking heavy.
Just strong as fuck. And just lifting shit, putting him on Instagram, being like, "Look at this! Look at what I do."
It's all.
This is just Thursday.
See that?
This is just Thursday afternoon.
I'm not even well rested. I lifted that.
Oh, I was tired as fuck.
Tired as fuck.
No pre-workout.
Nope.
Just
only pre-workout is my pain.
Just me.
That's it.
The past trauma is fueling me for 22 decades now. Strong as shit.
Personal PR is just left and right.
Left and right. The only thing is I got the past to bring me home to the future. You know what I'm saying?
That's right.
Ooh.
Full fucking circle, dog.
You gotta take what you got, dog. Play the card you're given, you know?
You're like squatting 972.
That's right.
Ah, why didn't you call me back? You said my dick was big enough. Ah.
I was gonna make
That's
some
right.
really dark comments right there, but I was like, nah, that's gonna be some dark shit.
Shit.
There's some real dark comments that only you and a few people would know, and they'd be like, that's a little too close to home. You got to there in my brain.
Well, I mean, we just talked about it when we're pre-podding.
Pre-potting.
Fucking those chicks.
Pre-potting sometimes takes longer than the actual pot.
Yeah, it does. Those chicks and some dudes too who are into being fucking embarrassed.
Yeah, like what is the word for
yeah,
it?
what is it?
It's like it's not shaming sex. It's like
Yeah,
what is it? It's like fuck. It's
Yeah,
escaping me.
it's like discriminate.
No.
It's not that.
No.
You're like, you're black. Ah!
No, you're so black. Fuck me. No, what is
shit.
it? Discriminatory sex? No. Segregation sex.
So yes, master, I'll be in the basement.
Oh,
That's dark. That
no
has to happen,
sunlight
right?
for you.
Oh Jesus.
Um,
Getting that right, so we're gonna fuck. Oh, it's dark. It's real dark.
God, my brain is so tired.
Yeah, we
dude.
just talked about it.
I
Anyway,
just-
so you just yell at them. You make them feel real bad, right?
oh
You're
my
like,
God.
oh, you dirty slut. You're worthless. You're nothing. And fucking bitches and dudes too, fucking get turned on by that. And that's weird. So at least you'll never be emotionally
Degrading. Fuck.
There you go.
Damn it, dude. I did come up with it, but it just took me a long, long time.
Yeah, so he just like, you stupid slut. Oh, yeah, you're going to get this. You know, normally you say, you're going to get this dick. But
Yeah,
now you
take it.
say, you're like, oh, you stupid slut. You're such a fat cow.
Oh.
You say shit like that. They're like, oh, my God, I'm just drenched right now.
Yeah, some of them. I mean, some people love the fucking dirty talk. You're just like, oh, you're a dirty ass whore, but you're my whore. And women's just like, tell me
Look,
more.
man, at least you'll never be emotionally scarred that enough to be like that. To be like, oh yeah, I need a bitch to call me stupid fuck so I can get hard.
Yeah, no, man. You know, I've seen some shit where like women are like I've heard of women that you hear a lot about like rich men who like end up like hiring dominatrixes. I heard this on podcasts, and people are talking about like how these rich dudes will like want a woman that like really takes over, and they'd be doing some dumb shit like lick the bottom of my soles. I'm like, fuck you, dude. What if you those brand new? Fuck you.
No, that's gross.
No. Like lick the toilet bowl kind of shit. Like,
Ugh.
fuck yourself. No.
Oh,
But some of these people that are like really good power, they want that fucking reverse feel.
speaking
Weird.
of toilets.
Oh. Do we have to go here? What'd you do? You blew it up?
Oh yeah. So I did fucking blow up the toilet, right?
Uh-huh.
But
Like, how do I...
there's so much shit in the toilet. Not flushing.
Who put a rattlesnake in here?
Nothing's moving.
Oh,
Just the water's going away, but nothing else.
gross. Gross.
No, so at work now.
Disgusting.
Yeah,
Like-
it's just there.
The water can't repel the fucking weight.
It's like at least 3 Chipotle bowls.
Oh. That shit came out.
Disgusting.
That shit came out like a fucking McDonald's fucking ice cream
fucking
machine.
Just so solid.
It's fucking I had a cracking of the porcelain when it drops.
Yeah, man. You need that fucking Walmart industrial one.
The prison toilet.
Yeah, you need that
That fucking stainless steel.
yeah,
one.
where you flush it, it's just like,
That was at work. I'm like, fuck. This is too much.
dude, okay, so, but at work, you know, since I'm like traveling a lot, like sometimes I do need to take a shit now.
Oh.
But I came up with a smart idea, right?
Uh-huh. You're like a bucket.
No. So when I'm at work, because I got to reload shit, like equipment, I'm like, you know what? I gotta take a shit because I travel too far, right? And I can't be fucking halfway in the desert and be like, oh shit, I need to take a shit.
Yeah.
Right? So that's not gonna happen. But I'm obviously not gonna use the one that everybody uses, right? Because we got a bunch of dudes there. They're fucking probably just blowing that shit up and fucking whacking off in there. It's fucking disgusting. Fucking disgusting. I'm not doing that. So big brain me came up with an idea one time because I went to take a piss and one of the dudes came out of the ladies' restroom because there's only like 2 ladies that work there.
Okay.
And I'm like, I think I know what I'm gonna do. So I just started using the women's restroom.
That's that fucking dude from The Office, the old guy. Remember he came out of the women's
man.
bathroom, and they're like, "What are you doing in here?" And he's like, "I go to the bathroom here all the time."
Yeah, dog. That's fucking me.
Oh fuck.
Because I'm like,
man.
there's only like I think 2 people, and assuming that maybe there's like a random person who comes up to pick up their oxygen and they need to fucking use it. But still, way less women than fucking
2023, man. You can walk in there just right before you walk in, you'd be like, I identify as a woman. And you walk in, and then as you walk out, be like, I identify as a man.
Yeah, man. So,
and resets it.
So
that's where we are now.
So there you go. I use the slightly cleaner one if I gotta take a shit. And yeah, man. But also, I've been traveling to all the different hospitals. First thing, I didn't know. I thought hospitals kind of, manage who comes in and out of their said hospital. I don't give a fuck.
Nope.
I don't give a fuck who comes in and out of their hospital.
Nope.
Also, they don't give a fuck who uses their restroom either.
No,
and I'm
not.
like, disgusting.
Probably not, man.
Because I was like, oh man, I gotta take a piss. Because my next fucking trip is like halfway across town. I'm like, I'm gonna take a piss here at this nice hospital. It was pretty nice. Go to the restroom, looks like fucking
death. Yeah, man.
And I'm like, oh, this is where the hobos sleep at night.
Yep.
Huh? I was like,
yep.
I'm gonna destroy these shoes before I get to my house.
Yep. That's exactly why I take off my shoes before I enter my house.
Yeah, that's what
my shoes do not touch the inside of my house.
I was like, no.
They go on a shoe rack the moment I fucking step inside the house.
No, I'm gonna burn them. I was like, this is disgusting.
Yeah, man.
Fucking disgusting.
Yeah, that's dude. You know what I'm gonna start doing? I'm gonna start sending you pictures of that fucking bathroom I have to use on occasion. Just sending you the fucking mess.
I just don't understand why they're like, hey, you're obviously a fucking hobo. Don't fucking come in here.
The bathroom near my area, there is like a place where sometimes like homeless people pop in, and I'm just like,
yeah, fucking leave.
Yeah, and it's like you're going to the bathroom, and I'm like, why is everything wet?
Disgusting.
And I'm like, well, I think people take a shower.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Disgusting.
Yeah.
Once again, they need to be like, get the fuck out of here. Are you getting medical attention in the air? No, fucking leave.
Get out.
Same thing when I'm fucking going to get lunch at all the cafeterias, right? So it's just mostly doctors, right? And it's mostly like people who work for the company.
Right.
Because, you need fucking
and that
food.
fucking tea slaps.
You actually made me want to try it. It sounds fucking good.
You've never had the peach tea?
I don't think I've had that, no.
The problem with you is that you're real weird about artificial sweeteners.
I don't like tasting the dead people.
It's the best part. It's like you're tasting souls.
Disgusting.
Remember Legacy of Kain? That's what he did all day.
Like just like that,
yeah,
right?
just like that.
And he was fucking
strong as shit.
He got all the bitches.
All of them.
But I hate when there's a fucking regular person in there. I'm like, first thing, how the fuck did you get down here?
They fucking need to also see people, I guess. I don't know, man.
No, get your dumb ass out of here. Or there's hobos who come in there. I'm like, how did you get down to lower level 2 where the cafeteria is?
They got lost. You got lost, man. People get lost all the time.
I'm like, no, they need to regulate this better about who comes in and out of here.
I've been working at that CIA building for 15 years now, and like I don't know where all that half the shit is. I just sometimes roam around. I'm like, is this where the guns are? Can I have one? No.
Like
I'll come back
room.
later. Maybe you'll change your mind.
Boiler room. I didn't even know we had one of those. Nice. Yeah. So I don't know. Once you have a badge, they'll let you walk anywhere.
I mean, your badge will have access to certain things. Like, you're not going to be able to go to the fucking pharmacy. All of a sudden, you're like,
I tried.
Where's the meth? Where's the meth chemicals to make meth? I'm asking for a friend.
I did try. I try my badge everywhere I go. So I'll see a door and I try it and they'll let me in. I'm like, sweet. And I just walk around. Like, I went to my sister's job because we were eating lunch together. And then she's like, oh, here's the pharmacy. I'm like, I wonder if it works. And I tried it and it didn't work.
Yeah, no. Only very few people have pharmacy access unless you probably have like legitimate reason to be there. Because there's millions and millions of dollars. Plus, the DEA does not fuck around.
Maybe.
The DEA does not fuck
Maybe
around.
the pharmacy needed a wheelchair.
Maybe, but I don't know, man.
Oh, but funny enough story. So I went to go deliver some oxygen to people, right? As I do.
Right.
So I knock on the door. I'm like, I don't even knock on the door. I just get out. And they already knew I was there. I was like, weird. But then I looked and I saw they had cameras. So I'm like, okay, cool.
Makes sense.
No, it wasn't the best part of town, so okay. So I walk in there. I'm talking to the white dude. He's like, yeah, man. So it's all pretty easy to use. I'm like, yeah, bro, it's pretty easy to use. He's like, okay, cool. So then I started looking around, setting shit up. He has the fucking little Nazi flag. Little swastika.
No.
Yeah. Right near the door. And
Like a legitimate one?
Yeah, like a legitimate one, dog.
Oh.
And
What
then,
did he say about you? It's not like you're fucking blonde hair, blue eyed and shit. What the fuck? At that point, I would have been like keeping my eye on his ass.
I was keeping a real good eye on him. So
It's
I
not
was
like
setting
you're
up
fucking
for,
Hitler's wet dream and shit. Like, that's not gonna go well for you.
So and then on one side of his house too, he has a bunch of guns. I'm like, oh fuck.
Oh man, I would have been like, sir,
Like,
this isn't gonna be a problem, is it?
And so then I go and I turn the corner. He's like, oh yeah, down this hallway right here. I go, oh Jesus Christ. And then so I'm kind of looking to make sure there's not like another Nazi guy just hiding in the shadows to rape me.
Yeah, that's the danger.
So and I'm like, and I already got my phone in my hand ready to text my boss. I'm like, they're raping me, bro. You need to come save me. So I'm looking, and as I go down the corner, there's another fucking little Nazi flag in there.
Dude, fuck all that noise. I would have been like, here you go. I gotta go. I gotta call for something else.
But so as I'm talking to them, they're really nice. You know, they're not saying shit to me. They're not like, oh, hey, you fucking
Colored folk.
colored person. We hate your kind around here. Although, which I would have been like, I hate them too, sir, actually. So we probably would have got along real good.
Yeah, I don't know if that's how that works, dog. You can't find common ground with racists.
Oh, like, you hate those people too? I hate them also.
And you would have been like, oh, cool, finally a cool one.
Yeah,
That's how that works, dog.
But
I think you're thinking.
Yeah.
The Naruto logic doesn't apply to everything.
I'm doing the Chappelle show where he's the only blind
The white guy?
Yeah.
The black guy that was like blind?
So,
Fucking such a good one.
So, but I was talking, and they didn't really seem racist. They're just had a bunch of Nazi flags and a bunch of guns, and it looked like they kind of seemed like they knew a lot about history. So I'm like, you guys might be Nazis.
I mean, on the way out, I'd be like, hey man, can I ask you a question? Like right as you're about to step through the doorway and shit, be like, can I ask you about the Nazi flags?
I'm like, have a good night, sir. Also, you gotta kind of give him a hug, bring him right in, whisper into his ear, "Hail Hitler."
Aww. Can you
And
imagine?
he's just like pointing at you
walks
as you leave.
away,
He's like, nice.
Walks away, fucking tears rolling down his eyes,
Yeah.
like winking at you.
Yeah,
He's
he's just
like,
pointing
"I
his
got
finger. He's like, yeah, that guy.
That guy.
That's a good guy. He's gonna get a good.
Next
review.
week he's gonna call you in for something else. He's gonna be like, "Oh, all of a sudden I need a new valve on this thing." What? Okay.
He's like, tell him it's me. He'll know.
Fuck
He's
all
like
that noise.
the history guy.
Fuck all that noise.
Yeah, so that was. I told my boss later, and he's like, yeah, man, it happens sometimes. I was like, what? That specific thing? He's like, there's just some shady people out there, man. It's like one time I was doing a setup, and these white people had nothing but AK-47s on their wall, and I was like, I mean, look, man, maybe they like to go hunting with AK-47s. You don't know what your hunting preference is.
I mean, yeah, man. That's why whenever I watch those videos, have you ever seen videos of like people trying to break into people's houses?
Mm-hmm.
And it's like a group of 2 or 3 dudes or something, and they're like trying to break in the door. And eventually, like, it almost seems like they're gonna break it in, and all of a sudden the owner's like pop, 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 and those dudes fucking run away. I laugh at those videos. I'm like, that's fucking hilarious. I'm like, yeah.
You're like, just wait till they get to my house.
I was like, I'm like, yeah, you got to be careful, man. Motherfuckers don't play around.
Splinter Cell's just waiting. He's just like,
oh, dude, Splinter Cell is probably just waiting. Splinter Cell's got special guns where he's like, I really want to see what the effect of this is on the human body. He's got some fucking shit in him where he's like, this is a nice bullet. I wonder what this would do. He's waiting.
He's like, they told me these light people on fire like they do on fucking Turok. I wonder if it's true.
Splinter Cell don't fucking around.
I got this gun custom made from specs on Duke Nukem. I wonder what's gonna happen.
I don't know what happens. You ever seen a proton fucking gun?
I got it.
This thing is the shit.
Yeah, man. But yeah, so there's that story. That's a little interesting.
A little odd, man. A little odd. I'm like, ugh.
Little funky, man. You know.
Your back would have been facing any wall. That way nobody can fucking shoot
yeah,
you. Yeah,
I was just guarding my ass the whole time. I'm like,
I'm not worried about you getting raped by the fucking Nazis.
You should always worry about
it's more
us
so
getting
like,
raped.
hey, man, somebody's got a fucking gun and shooting you in the back of your head.
I mean, that's the better way to go, right?
Compared to what?
The rape.
All right. Would you rather go through...
Go.
this is real dark. Would you rather go through a rape and survive or just get shot in the back of the head?
Shot in the back of the head.
Wow, really? I'm trying to think about
I mean, we've gone over this before, too. I'm going to shit myself automatically. So my pants come off, shit.
Hey, back to speaking of your shit story, you know they make those things you can go camping. You should get one of those for the truck. You use like a Home Depot bucket. Oh, you use a Home Depot. No, hard pass. You use a Home Depot bucket, and it's this thing that goes into the bucket, and it almost has like a little toilet bowl on it, so you can sit on it, and then you take a shit in the bucket, and then you just wrap it up because it's like in a bag.
I mean,
I'm not saying you do this on a regular basis. I'm saying in the middle of nowhere, this is a good emergency plan. You know what I'm saying?
Yes, you can do that.
I mean, is there cameras that are inside the truck?
No, it's just GPS tracked.
Okay, because I mean, it would be weird if you're like, I can't hold it.
I'm like, hey Bruce,
that didn't hit
I know you're
right.
riding with me today, but man, I gotta take a shit.
You have somebody with you?
No.
Oh.
I'm like, I just know today you're riding with me. Like, bro, I just hit Chipotle before I got over here. It was
I
full.
thought it was fucking fireworks. That's you tapping shit? Okay.
I'm like, it's double Chipotle bowl, double chicken.
Oof. You like extra beans.
I didn't even ask
all
for
the fiber.
I didn't even ask for rice. It's just beans.
Oh.
So I'm gonna go in the back.
And
I'm gonna go in the trailer.
Of lettuce. That's all I wanted.
I got a side of corn. So so I'm gonna go in the trailer and you're gonna hear some noise.
Why is corn and peanut? I don't want to get here. Where did I go here? Anyway, Science podcast. So yeah, I'm just saying, in a case of an emergency, it might be good for you to have this, right? If you're in the middle of the desert, are you gonna either risk it by going in the middle of the desert and have like a rattlesnake bite you in your asshole, or are you gonna go in the bucket next to a wheelchair in the fucking safety and comfort of your truck?
You know, technically, I do have the portable. We carry the ones that are the portable. They're called the 3-in-1 commodes.
What is that?
So it's like a little toilet.
Okay.
So
you can give those to people?
Yeah, you give them to people.
Oh, I thought it was like an emergency for you.
No, but I'm saying I do carry one. So technically, I can shit in that.
Can you imagine, dude? You like you eat something, right? Doesn't hit you right, and you're like, I gotta go, and you're like, oh, this is perfect. I have one of these things in the bag, right? And then you go to the back and you do your business, and then you come back to your job, and you're like, hey, boss, Bob, FYI, like, dude, I had to use this. It was not good. I would have sprayed the whole truck, right? I had this took care of it though, and he's like, oh, that's cool, Ruben. And we're gonna have to like, you're gonna have to pay for that though. And you're like, oh, well, how much is it? And he's like, well, since it's not covered through your insurance, like for most people,
$2,000.
it's gonna be like $4,000. So for the next couple months, you're just working off your expensive shit.
That'd be terrible.
That'd be a nightmare, dude. Can you imagine? Like, oh, Ruben, why are you broke? Well, let me tell you about the time I took a shit because I ate 7-Eleven hot dogs.
7-Eleven hot dogs.
I ate 7-Eleven sushi, and well,
they said it was fresh.
I don't think it was.
Well,
I'm not even convinced that was real rice.
tasted like Fritos.
Oh.
Yeah, man. All right, you want to get to some even more?
Are you using Instagram to fucking keep track
of my stories? Yeah,
of your stories. Jesus, dog.
You know,
you're using the most random ass shit.
I get stories from everywhere.
I guess so.
I have a giant web of stuff.
Like the dark web.
The dark web. Hey, so you know how we were always talking about our food back in the day when we were in school? It
Yes.
was pretty good.
Yeah.
Well, it's probably because some dudes were having sex with it.
What the fuck are you talking about?
New Jersey janitor arrested after allegedly having sex with cafeteria food.
What does that mean? What does that even mean, dog?
Janitor in New Jersey had posted a video of himself having sex with food and utensils in the cafeteria.
What? How is he having sex with utensils? He's
But
like,
he's
oh
rubbing
yeah,
his dick on them.
yeah, fucking. Okay, but that's not having sex. He's just.
Additionally, the video captured him spraying bleach into containers of cucumbers that was later served to children. It shows him wiping his private parts with bread. He also spat on bread before putting it back in the container.
What a fucking asshole.
And later served to children.
I mean, I get it. He's wiping his fucking junk with stuff,
So he's
right?
fucking the chicken.
But he's not fucking it.
He's
It's not
fucking
like
the corn. He took the meat out of the corn dogs and put his dick in the corn dogs.
But that's my point. All right, in all technicality, if I was his lawyer, this is what I would argue. Like, yeah, he shouldn't have done that shit, but he technically wasn't having sex with it. Like, sex doesn't mean he got hard.
Let me show you how to have sex. Here is this video. Mr. Big Dick's final ride. This is sex.
I'm gonna find a documentary of Mr. Big Dick. I want to know what happened to that guy. Anyways, to me, having sex means that he got hard, and then he started doing things with these things. What if he just stayed soft? Does that still count as sex? Maybe it's just maybe he's just rubbing his taint with it.
Look, we could be lawyers.
Could be lawyers.
I'm like, look, my client did not have sex. He was just using them as a sex toy. Different.
No, not even that.
He was shoving the bread up his ass because he liked it.
I don't think that's a good argument, dog.
He was gaping his ass with the bread.
You like the feeling of the bread.
He was spraying the cucumbers with bleach because, once again, shoved up his ass. He was cleaning them to give them to the children.
This guy's fucking broken.
I don't know. I don't know why you say he wasn't fucking. How was he gonna fuck the cucumber? The cucumber was fucking him. I rest my case.
In fact, this is rape. Is all this is.
In fact,
he needs a settlement from the school. Is what
do
he
we
needs.
know that these cucumbers aren't alive? Maybe they gangbanged him.
Man.
I rest my case.
Now we're countersuing the school for rape.
Yeah. So look, I don't know. That makes you wonder. I mean, especially in high school, man.
Look, man, I ate mostly pizza, and unless somebody was sticking their dick on that hot fucking cheese, I highly doubt it, right? And it was chicken nuggets. A lot of chicken nuggets in high school. Like
chicken tendies.
Man, chicken
still
chicken
got
tenders.
those?
They still do. We should go over there.
We should go see.
Well, they won't let our creepy asses in there.
I'm here for the game.
They'd be like, what the fuck is wrong with you? You're like 95 years old. Like, hey, man, I was here when we turned into 5A school.
That was a big deal. We're gonna win
Big
state.
deal. We didn't do well after 5A. We did great in 4A. In 4A, we were fucking animals.
Demons.
We were unstoppable. And then we went 5A, and it was just like, yeah, welcome to fucking
Actual
varsity,
football?
bitch. And I was like,
I don't know what you were playing before, but it was a football. Now you're playing
real football.
Playing NFL Bliss 94.
Yeah, no shit. Anyways, what was I saying? No, I see. Oh yeah, like chicken tenders. Those things are heavily breaded. That's gonna fuck all your shit up. It's gonna fuck your asshole up. It's gonna fuck your dick up. Nah, I'm good. I don't think I ate anything weird. Anything suspect.
Well, there's that story, man. I wanted
That's
to lighten
dark,
the mood
man.
up.
That's dark.
I think I'm a good lawyer. I can get them off easy.
Fucking, if I had kids, I'd be like, nah, you'd bring your own fucking school lunch. You're not buying any of that shit. They'd be like, why, Dad? Well, let me show you a news story about the fucking degenerates that live in this world. Fucking weirdos rim jobbing his fucking asshole with bread. It's like, ooh, I love fucking Wonder Bread. Fucking weirdo.
I wonder why I was so moldy quick. All right.
Also, bleach with the fucking, that's fucked up. That can't be good.
If I were making some kind of weird fucking liquid, I would assume the bleach has to melt those things, right?
I mean, I would imagine it soaks up into it a little bit. Can't be good to be drinking bleach, man. That's fucked up. Now that's fucked up. Like, don't get me wrong, the other shit's fucked up too. But don't get me wrong, like we're fucking animals. I'm sure all of us have eaten some shit we shouldn't have eaten or didn't want to eat because some fucking degenerate like this works at a place you ate. But I mean, at least it's not gonna kill you. The bleach and the fucking whatchamacallits or cucumbers is fucked up. These are kids. Like I'm getting super nerdy here, but proportionally, the amount of bleach they're consuming because of their body size is a lot fucking more than it would be if you or our fat asses were fucking drinking.
Technically,
that bleach.
would they burn off the bleach more because their metabolism's higher?
I don't know if your body knows how to break down bleach, bruh. I think that's the whole point. Your body's like, that's poison. Well, we're dead now. It's not like it's like, fuck, we're young. We're going to burn this bitch off
I think
quicker.
that's how it works.
No,
it works off quicker. If we drank bleach right now, we'd die.
We die.
But if you're a kid, you just fucking...
Oh, you'd be good. You get superpowers, right?
You're probably sick for like a day. Next day, you might... Yeah.
That kid probably got cured. That kid probably never got COVID, right?
Yep.
Strong
Share the
shit.
COVID.
It's like, man, little Timmy never got COVID.
That's another good defense. My client was just trying to cure COVID for the whole campus.
He misunderstood when Trump said to take. What did he say? Because he said some dumb shit like that, where he was just like,
"Oh yeah," he's like, "Yeah, put bleach in your eye to cure the fucking
some shit." He's like, "Oh, bleach
COVID.
kills COVID."
Injecting to your veins.
It's like just give me a little bleach every day. What?
Just a capful.
Fucking Trump, all of a sudden's a fucking infectious disease doctor.
Just put it in the cap. No, man.
I wish I could mimic people well. That would be a great one.
All right.
Bleach. I can't even do it.
It was the funnest bleach ever. Fine bleach. Fine bleach.
COVID can't survive bleach. So just take some bleach.
Put it in your mouth. Just a cap.
Just switch it around in your mouth a little bit.
Don't swallow.
Like I told that porn star.
Oh, jeez. It's nasty. I can't imagine seeing just you getting paid to fuck Donald Trump.
Dude, I would not be surprised about that. You see what some of these troubled women are online. I mean, those whores would do anything for money.
Hey, speaking of whores doing anything for money.
Yeah, good segue.
You probably have to take a lady friend out on a date when you first meet somebody you like.
Sure.
Unless you're just cool like that. You're like, hey, we're fucking...
These kids these days are probably doing that.
They're probably doing that, right?
They're probably like on the little apps, and they're like, yeah, every day just getting smashing a new troubled person.
And then they go to like, then they got to go to school next day. You know, school next day being the 6th grade and shit.
Oh,
yeah,
dark.
Yeah, man. They
Darkness.
fucking go quick now. They go quick.
Darkness.
All right, so here's a list of places women refuse to go on a first date.
Oh, let's hear this because I feel like it's gonna be some inequality shit going on here. Go ahead.
Now, all right. First thing, let's talk about this. Where have you taken some bitches out on first date? Sorry, nice young ladies out on first dates.
I mean, take them out to dinner.
You where?
I've done a movie. I don't know, man. I don't do this often. I'm a fucking old man. You know, you go to nice, I don't know, sit down dinner.
Right.
I've done the old Cheesecake Factory.
Jesus
I
Christ.
fucking hate the Cheesecake Factory.
I was just gonna.
I have history with the cheesecake.
I hate the Cheesecake Factory.
I hate it. I don't know, man.
Always some bullshit over there.
You go drinking, you get some. You go coffee, you get some coffee. You know, you go to a movie. Even though the movie's a terrible date idea, because you're not really spending time together. You're just staring at a screen.
You stare at the screen. You're fucking.
Unless you're kind of like, you know.
2 fingers deep. Yeah, that happened to me one time.
Just kind of low.
Get jerked off and you fucking...
I'm gonna play you like a fucking... I'm gonna pretend like I'm playing the song in the movie. You know?
I'm gonna play you like the Ocarina of Time. You know what I'm saying?
You know, hey, you know.
Yeah. All right, so here we go. All right, first place that ladies say not to take them. Number one.
Oh, you go number one first?
Or you want to go?
We'll go the other way. The other way.
All right, 28 sporting event.
Yeah, I would agree with that, except like there are some girls who are really into sports, which for me is like, oof.
Waffle House.
I
don't know what kind of degenerates like the Waffle House, first thing. Imagine. Let's just imagine.
Let's just try. Like,
go in your mind and imagine that you live in California.
Yeah,
But then you come to Arizona just to go to Waffle House. That's I don't know, kind of degenerate does that.
I don't know, man. That's just...
I can tell you I don't.
Why would you?
I don't go to California for any sort of food over there.
No.
Nothing.
Nothing worth it.
Nothing. Absolutely not worth it. Especially a Waffle House.
Waffle
A
House.
Waffle.
I can get you everything from a Waffle House, either at my own house or from Costco's frozen aisle.
Or fucking the hospital's fucking.
That's
buffet.
also true.
It's all right there.
I mean, I can get a waffle maker and fucking kill it with some waffles in a couple minutes.
The guy at the grill will make you a waffle if you want. If that's what you're
Go
into.
see at the hospital. The cafeteria's open right now. They make me hungry as fuck.
Dude, I'm telling you, their bacon hits different. I don't know what.
Is it real crispy?
It's fucking so crispy.
that's
God
so
damn,
good.
it's so good.
If
I
you
just
don't,
get, like-
you don't do the bacon right, man, I'm a little disappointed.
It's really crispy, and then they got a few of those pieces that are like just the kind of the fat, but it's so good. It's just
No, I fucks
makes
all
it
with the hard shit.
perfect.
I want that shit to be basically almost like, when you go get the bacon bits and shit from the store. But I want it to be a full slice of fucking
Yeah,
bacon
man.
bit.
They do it so good. Oh god, it's so good.
I only-
I literally waiting to go to work on Sunday so I can do that first.
You're like, I want all the bacon.
You see fucking Reboot over here?
Yeah, I saw that fucking shit. Yeah, man. I mean, I personally made bacon once in my life. I think we talked about this on the podcast.
Yeah, the house
I
caught
made
fire.
bacon once in my life, and I said I'll never do this shit again. It was just so messy. There's fucking oil everywhere. And then I ate that bacon in 2 minutes, and I was like, fuck this. I'll
Yeah,
pay
man.
for this.
I get like 10 pieces of bacon. It's fucking so
I'll
good.
go to the hospital that Ruben works at, and I will fucking just buy the bacon. What do they sell you the bacon for? You could probably get an employee discount, too.
So, if my boy is there and he sees me, because normally it's like 2 pieces for like $1 or something,
Yeah, yeah.
and I'm like, it's kind of expensive, but
2 pieces for $1 something? I could see that. Be pricey.
I'm like, but okay, but really, I'm only here for the bacon. Like every scoop of eggs is like,
You need to go on a fucking keto diet, man. You can eat all the bacon you fucking want.
and then it's
Then you gotta be gay and do CrossFit
yes,
after
I
that.
know. I gotta start sucking dick too.
Yeah,
after.
probably. Yeah.
Yeah.
You do a fucking WOD, as they call them, and then you afterwards you're like, oh, that's the next step
I just start jumping off shit for no reason.
for no reason. Like you're like, oh, let me get this cart, and you jump in and get the fucking cart, and then you take off your shirt right afterwards.
Yeah.
I'm
for
like, why did you take
for
off
no
your
reason.
shirt? You're like,
No
oh,
reason.
I'm just fucking, it's hot, man. I was like, okay.
You're like, it's 53 degrees there. Fuck, I know it's fucking hot. That's
I'm
why I
about to
said.
start sweating.
That's what I said. It's fucking hot for real. But yeah, so my boy's there. He gives me.
He's just saying weird shit like AMRAP. I'm like, fucking this guy. You're using your own language and shit. AMRAP, yeah. As many reps as possible. What? AK no longer have knees.
Like, how do you squat conventionally? Like, what squat?
does
I
that
just
mean?
jump off shit.
Have you ever seen a kipping pull up, bro? Oh, fuck.
Here, you want to? I'm gonna do some. I'm gonna jump off this box and jump on it again.
Yeah.
Ready?
Over and
again.
over until my
Count-
knees hurt.
Count to 20. Ready? Oh man, I feel something blow off on my knee. That means it's working.
I'm going to keep going.
I'm gonna keep going. Hey, give me that tape right there. I'm gonna just wrap this shit up real quick. I'm gonna keep
Yeah,
going.
no, exactly. No shit. I bet you ortho surgeons were really excited whenever they saw CrossFit really take
They
off.
said this last fucking rotation, I gotta do 732 burpees. So let me do those real quick. 1, 2. Oh man. All right, I'm good. I burnt. Look, dog. I burnt exactly 70 calories doing all this shit.
Fuck all that noise.
Give me that row machine. Anyways, but yeah. So if my boy's there, he'll give me a sweet discount. Last week I packed on all the bacon. I put a shit ton of eggs and hash browns. That's all you need. That's what a goddamn man eats for breakfast right there.
What was
and,
it?
And he gave me $6.
That's not bad.
And I had a drink too. $6.
That's not bad.
No,
That's not bad.
it was like a pound of food.
Today's prices, that's not bad.
And then when the other dude's not there, he charges me a little bit more. He charged me like $10. But once
That's
again,
probably normal prices.
I was like, I do got a fucking pound of food. So
Did they give you like a employee discount?
yeah, that's with the discount.
Oh, okay.
So, but yeah, all right. So we got that.
What was the first one? You said,
sporting event, Waffle House.
hard
right.
pass. Hard pass. So far, I
This
agree with them.
This one I don't agree with. A bar just for drinks.
So I hope that the logic behind that is at a bar with drinks, it's usually loud. It's usually not very intimate.
Oh, okay.
I think that's what they mean.
I mean,
I hope.
think that's what they. So don't go to the club and shit.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Well, see, when I'm thinking of a
A bar,
I can see a bar being real loud, but like the bar, we used to go to Augie's. That place wasn't that loud.
No, I mean, when there was a sporting event, it kind of was. But you know what's great at a bar? If you had a lady friend and you're trying to spice things up, I wouldn't know about any of this. And you have a lady friend, you're trying to spice things up, and then you intentionally go and you let her go in first. And then you do this role play game where she's like a girl at a bar, and then you're sitting across the table from somewhere else, and then you send her a drink, and then all of a sudden, it's like she gives you a little look, and you're like, oh, I'm going to go talk to her. And you go talk to her, and then all of a sudden, like, you're just pretending like you're strangers. And eventually you win her over, she comes over to your place, and you just fucking get it on, dog. You get it on, and you just pretend like you're never going to see each other. You just do some weird, kinky shit. Yeah.
There you go.
It's the role play ends the moment that you guys wake up the next day. You're like, oh, that was fun, huh? Yeah. But I wouldn't know. I don't know.
But you never done that.
Never done that before.
Just seen
I don't know.
Seen that some movies.
I heard about it.
Gotcha.
Somebody at work told me about it.
Got you. Those are weird. They're weird. You wouldn't do that.
I mean, I never would do that.
Good Christian child over here.
Super, super Christian.
I mean, like I said, I think if you're going to the fucking club, if you're going to the fucking... Yeah, it's going to be a little loud. But if you're going to a fucking a little bit laid-back club...
If it was a cool, like, little, corner bar place where it was kind of, you could hear each other,
yeah.
that's probably okay.
So
far, I'm not mad at this. Continue.
Hookah bar. What the fuck's going on with hookah bar?
You go to those. I don't suck on anything.
I've gone to those twice. Both times it was... it was all right.
Call bullshit.
It was all right. The one was. I mean, you could.
Look at you. Look at you. No,
because we're going back on it.
Look at you. You're like, oh, I love that robot dick.
If you're into that
Middle Eastern dick was a good one, wasn't it?
I love those sand people dicks. Oh.
Like, I love sucking on that vile plume. I love it.
You taste the oppression in the smoke.
Oh, Jesus.
Yeah, But no, so same thing like the bar, depending which one you go to, like they'll have.
I've never been to those things, so I don't know what they're like.
Well, one was real shitty, right? And the other one was kind of like a bar. They had drinks, and then, no, I did go to another one.
Told you,
right?
And you love sucking on those things.
The other one had the fucking fights on.
You're probably like, I want the one where my mouth has to get real big.
You got a bigger device.
I'm looking for the one that's like a giant bottle. I gotta throw it in.
Do you have a tentacle? I mean,
jeez.
Just give me one shaped like a dick. I don't know. Look at Barry.
I like that video I showed you with that dude. Oh, it's hilarious.
So
that sounds real weird now that I said that out loud.
I mean, if both of you aren't into hookah, then probably don't go there, right? All right.
Yeah, that's a bad one.
Look, nightclubs. We were just talking about that. Bowling.
I mean, look, bowling to me isn't bad if you're looking for like a chill day where you can have like a little goofy fun, you know?
Mm-hmm.
But if it's like a first date, I'm trying to impress you. Like, pretend like you're meeting a girl for the first time and you take her bowling because you know you're a fucking hitter when it comes to bowling. It doesn't come off super sexy when you're fucking Mr. Strikes a Lot.
You're like, yeah.
You're
Fuck
like,
yeah. You see that bitch?
And you look at the score and you're like at 301 and she's like at 3. Yeah, you're like, fuck.
I see that. I mean, I've done that bowling thing before.
If you had been,
both suck.
Is this okay? Remind me. Is this bad first dates?
Yeah, places. This is a list of places women absolutely refuse to go on a first date.
First date, I kind of get it. Like, if you're a chill girl and you're like, I'm looking for a little goofy fun, I just want to see what this guy's like on a normal kind of goofy situation, bowling might not be bad. But for a first date, you're trying to impress a girl, I personally wouldn't do bowling.
Somewhere that requires a long drive. Yeah, don't fucking go to California on your first date. That'd be stupid.
No comment here. Look at you. Look at the captain over here.
I don't know what you're talking about.
I agree with that one, dude, because what if, like, you don't click well?
Yeah, no, for sure.
What if you do something bad at that long drive, something doesn't go well, and now you got to have to drive back in the awkwardness?
Yeah, that's when you got to fucking get your own fucking
I'm like, you
car
better
back.
Uber back with this $400 Uber.
Yeah, that's kind of what I was thinking, too. So if you're fucking...
I agree with that one. That one should be higher on the list.
Going to fucking, I don't know, Florida, yeah, and you hit on a hooker and she sees it, you're going to be...
Yeah.
Be fucking
over.
This one should be number 1, family functions.
First date?
Yeah.
First date? No.
That's fucking bold move.
That's
man.
got to be up there, man.
It's like, hey, Sarah, I know we're gonna go on a first date tonight. Hope you like going to our family reunion.
Yeah, man, awkward. I mean, I will say though, this is the common trope in movies and TV where like the person will bring like the new girlfriend to the event. It happened in I think on Friends. It happened on How I Met Your Mother, where they like the person who dates a lot brought somebody to like Thanksgiving or something, and they're like, "Well, sit them at the end of the picture. That way we can chop them out if they need to." Right? Like it's a common trope.
Yeah.
So it's like, is that a thing that people do? That's weird.
All right. We got the first one on the. Actually, movie nights.
Like, no, that's not a bad first date. What are you talking about?
I guess because
if you're looking to get some dick, that's not the fucking bad date.
I've done that too. Well, it all ended up in coochie. So
yeah, that's my point. Like, if you're just trying to hook up, this brings me back to that one story about that one girl. This makes total sense.
With
now.
the wound.
Yeah. Yes. I like all these stories. You have nicknames for all of them.
Yeah, the bitch was a fucking zombie, and you're like, I better fuck.
Okay.
Humanity,
story, right?
humanity in one hand, me getting the fucking other. Better fuck.
No. I've told this story before, right? Do I have to go into this?
Yeah.
Should I go into this?
I mean, yeah, go for it.
Oh fuck. Okay, so I was in college, and I met this girl.
That was a long time ago.
That was a long time ago.
Back in my day, we had
I was just
textbooks.
there the other day to take a fucking test. Anyways, I was gonna look around a little bit.
I used to fuck here.
I used to try to hit on women. I get turned down here all the time, and so.
Get your big ass head out of here. We don't want you.
So I was at the gym.
Who are you driving? Nissan Sentra? Get the fuck out of
Get
here.
the fuck out of here.
All
so
right.
I was at the gym pumping iron to get my fucking sword. And I remember there was a girl that was there often, and I remember just seeing her technique. And I was really not trying to hit on her, but her technique was so dog shit that I was like, let me help this poor girl out. So I was like, hey, FYI, it's better.
Sweet move.
Huh?
That's a sweet move.
No, but I was trying to be good about it. I was trying to be nice.
Like, hey, bitch, you're doing it wrong.
I was just trying to be nice. I was like, look, you want me to give you some advice? And I was like, to do this and this and this. And she's like, oh, cool. So after that, you know what's really funny is gym culture is like this. I didn't realize this but I saw some memes about this recently where it's like you talk to somebody you kind of like or whatever, and then, you'll kind of break the ice. But it's like they play that fucking old school Captain Long game where it's like fucking forever. You have to see each other in the gym forever and then talk a little bit and then talk even more. And then all of a sudden you're like talking all the time. And all of a sudden you're like, we should go out. And you're like, yeah, cool, right? Whatever. Anyways, it happened like that. And at some point she's like, oh, we should hang out sometime and grab some dinner. I was like, yeah, sure. And at some point it happened, right?
Mm-hmm.
So.
Better question, where did you go for...
So this is the thing. This even goes back to your
Yeah,
story
that's
and
what I'm
connects
asking.
it. Yeah. So the whole thing was she had told me she cut herself shaving.
Oh, wow, that's terrible.
She cut herself shaving. And the problem is she got fucking infected.
She had fucking just so many daddy issues, dog. She would have fucking rocked your world.
Probably at that point in my life. Probably. So she cut herself shaving in her armpit or something. And it got infected.
She using fucking my knife?
You got to remember, it's your armpit. So if you get shave it, it doesn't, it's probably a lot of stuff going on in your armpits, dog. It's part of the body, right? Anyways, it's part of the human body.
Shave my dick.
Ow, fuck, anyways, it's expelling shit from your armpits. Anyways, so to cut a story short, because you probably have a ton of these left, she was like, well, and now this goes back to what we always talk about, where when I think back at this, I'm like, I'm fucking stupid.
So she came out of the restroom topless.
Topless. And I was like, you need a top? You want me to get one for you? The captain and I always laugh at this. I am oblivious to women hitting on me. I don't ever notice it. I am so fucking stupid and dense when it comes to this that I never understand it. And it isn't until later that I'm like, I think she was flirting with me or hitting on me.
You're about to hit a personal rep. You're like, you know what? I think she wanted to fuck.
That's exactly how that goes, dude. I'm like, I think she was flirting with me. Fuck.
You're in the middle. We're doing a meeting. You're like, hey, Digger, is everything okay? Hold on. I think this bitch back in
high school
2015 wanted to fuck.
I missed my opportunity.
A missed opportunity. God damn it.
That happens all the time.
Anyways,
though.
back to the weenus on the board.
Man. So she was like, "Oh, let's have dinner." I was cool, but then she had this wound. This will be the wound girl moving forward, and she was like,
draining.
and she was like, "Oh, we'll just go get some lunch at this local or dinner at this fucking Mexican place. We'll get a fucking food,
Racist.
and then we'll bring it back to my place and we'll watch a movie." And I was like, "Cool." Well, now in hindsight, when I'm as old as I am, I think back to that and I was like, she wanted to fuck. Do you know what I'm saying? Like, I'm thinking back on this and I was like, yeah, she wanted just to watch a movie at her place. Yeah, she wanted to fuck.
Her roommate wasn't there.
No, she lives alone. And she got there and she's like, let's go get some food. And I was like, cool. And then we kind of ate. And then she picked some dog shit movie. And I was like, okay. She wanted to fuck.
I don't know why she put on Schindler's List.
I don't know why. Typically, it's like a really shitty movie that you're really not interested in. You're not going to get into because it's a shitty movie. You're just trying
Fast and Furious 2.
You're trying to get to the fucking. And it just didn't happen because my dumb ass. Look, I'll be honest with you. I'm always upset when this happens. When I
my
think
PR tomorrow is gonna be so fucking high.
that's all that pain comes out.
Fucking sumo squat's gonna be killer.
I'm like, God damn it. No. In all hindsight, honestly, no. You know what? Okay. So this, in all honesty, the day after, I was like, I think she wanted to fuck, but. In my defense, this girl had a fucking gaping wound and shit. I didn't want to be like doing my fucking business. And then all of a sudden she like fucking is profusely bleeding or in pain because I fucking pulled on an arm or something.
Man,
and that was her wound arm.
She's probably used to that pain.
And you know what? This is the thing for women, by the way.
They like to be in pain.
I don't want to be that guy, but I'm going to put some people on blast here, all right? Y'all women, because I think this is the thing all women do, because I've been seeing some memes on fucking social media. Y'all women be seeing some dudes at the gym, and you'll be seeing some dudes lift some weights, and girls get into that fucking mindset where they're like, oh, he be lifting that weight. I weigh less than that. A plus B equals C. Do you get what I'm saying?
I mean, that math is mathing.
You know what I'm saying? It is mathing. It's mathing heavy. And so, like, I've been seeing a lot of memes like this come up, and I bet you that's exactly what it was. I was at the gym doing my thing, you know what I'm saying, get my pump on, get my PRs on, and that girl was probably like, what'd that body do, though? And I was like, I show you if you weren't gaping with a fucking wound.
Disgusting.
Do you know what I'm saying? So, anyways,
disgusting.
But that proves to your point that list is totally accurate. If you're like, oh, come over and have a movie, watch a movie with me. Yeah, you're looking at fuck. That's not a first date. That's a hookup.
Yeah, that's true.
God, we should go through all these stories where I was like, she wanted dick.
You're just crying at 3 in the
morning. And I'm just like, oh man, I could have got that.
Like I thought the Davalo twins were fake. I didn't know they were real.
That I would cry if I was ever in a situation.
I didn't know scissoring meant that. I thought they wanted to do arts and crafts.
If I was ever in that situation and I missed out on it, I would cry on the podcast right now, like tears of sad pain.
Like, what happened to Dick Wright? Well, he hung himself. Why?
And next week you see me and I look fucking swole as shit. I'm like, I'm on all the steroids. I haven't stopped working out since the podcast.
Oh, jeez.
Took a week off of work.
All right, next one. Ice cream dates.
Oh,
bitches love ice cream.
Someone's gonna be so mad at that statement.
Bitches love ice cream.
I don't know who's gonna be mad at that statement, but I'm gonna tell you right now. If she's listening to the podcast, I'm gonna get a text message right now, right fucking now. I'm gonna get a text message and she's like, ice cream, huh? That's what I'm gonna be getting.
Oh, Jesus.
I have no comment on this one. I can't say anything. Let's move on to the next one, shall we?
All right, coffee dates.
They hate that?
I thought that was top tier.
I thought that's good. I thought if you were trying to get to know somebody, coffee dates are good. Now, this is where I feel like this list is bullshit because I think that's a woman's way of being like, he can't even spend any money on me.
We're going to Starbucks, bitch. We're not going to fucking...
Exactly. That's my point. Like, that's a low tier date where, as a man, if you're expected to pay, we shouldn't in 2023, you are going to get out of that with maybe like a $10, $11 coffee date. But if you're going on a fucking dinner date and you got a chick that expects things, then all of a sudden you have dinner for 2, drinks for 2. You're looking at $150 that night, even if you go to fucking Cheesecake Factory.
That's
Hate
true.
that place.
All right. I mean, I think coffee dates are fun because
I think if you're really looking to date, coffee dates are good.
Look, it has coffee dates and then Starbucks right after.
Go fuck yourself. No, that's a great date.
I think they're
Get
fine.
the fuck out of here.
The church.
First date, that's a perfect first
Taking
date.
a bitch to church, dog?
No. Can you imagine? You go to church and all of a sudden she's like, oh, I'm Muslim. You're like, well, this isn't going to work
You're
out,
like, I
is
like this. I like how they've got a choice. I like this. You tell
Yeah,
me if
no,
she
church.
talks back, I can slap her. Fucking
You're like, I'm going to
sweet.
convert to
Let's
your
go.
religion.
Let's go, bro.
Yeah, no dates from the fucking church. No.
All right. Oh, look,
Man,
we were
can you
just talking
imagine
about
fucking Doctor Strange being like, hey, so you're Ruben's date, huh?
this. Huh. It's funny. Those people mostly know all this shit.
I know. You like the drama. That's why.
I haven't seen
You like
that man.
shitting when you sleep.
I haven't seen that man in like 3 years.
Wow.
Did me dirty.
You're going to go back to his fucking Sancta Sanctorum, and it's going to be like the fucking Empire State Building. You're like, what the fuck?
I always want to. I want to just like show up to the church one night and just be there and be like, what's going
Just
on?
stand in the back ominously
Yeah.
and just stare at him.
Yeah. Be like, you're next.
You know who that is.
Look, we're just talking about this. The gym.
The gym is a great first date at the gym. No, I agree. You know, first date at the gym. I'm thinking in generality, meeting
I mean,
people.
if you're meeting
No.
at the gym, then
First
you're
date
there.
at the gym, no, because like, no, you have different routines, different goals, different. Like it's like me. Okay, it's like me meeting a girl, and I'm like, oh, let's go to the gym because I'm trying to like take her to a place where she actually doesn't have 30 pounds of makeup on, and so I'm like, let's go to the gym, right?
Move.
And then all of a sudden I'm like, let's deadlift. That's a mistake.
Like
Because I'm going to be like hella competitive. I'm going to be like, you can't do 4 plates? The fuck is wrong with you? You not work out? Can you add another plate? What if I give you a belt?
Oh, wow.
What if I have you give you some smelling salts?
You are a fucking.
I'm that guy. I mean, don't get me wrong. I'm not that guy. I wouldn't do that. But still, it would be funny if I
Like,
did that.
look, you weigh 110 pounds. That means you should be able to lift 340
Yeah.
according to my calculations.
Yeah. Like if I'm like, hey, I'm at X weight. I don't know what I am right now. Otherwise, I say I don't really give a fuck. I'd be like, I can deadlift like let's say 500 pounds. So that's proportionally like maybe 2.5 times my body weight. As a woman, I would expect you to be able to do at least 300. I mean, that's very difficult to do.
That math is mathing.
That math is mathing hard. Horde.
All right.
That's a sure idea. That math is mathing hard.
Dude, these next two are our favorite places, and I don't know why they're.
Let's see what they.
Why you wouldn't want to go there?
First date. We gotta keep that in mind. First date.
Why you wouldn't want to go to these two? Denny's and IHOP.
Fuck Denny's. First and foremost. Disgusting ass fucking sticky sugar filled ground.
IHOP is the same thing, dog.
First date meeting you at IHOP. I mean, that's a little weird.
All right, how about 12 right after those? A buffet.
You're like me in Golden Corral at noon.
Yeah. My chocolate fondue.
Yeah. I would
See
still
that-
put church above that, but
You see that salad bar? That's how I'm going to eat you out later, just like that salad bar.
yeah, no, first and foremost, let me put it this way. If you're going to go to a buffet, not a first date thing, like what is the thing here? Like, oh, I want to show you how big of a fat ass I can be. And like, secondly, let's be real stuff. So if like things do work out, like we're going home together and like we're all bloated and like, you're like, oh, I'm so, so much food in my stomach. I can't do this right. No.
Just fucking all that food moving around. Yeah, I mean, those three.
Bad choices.
Those are bad choices.
Yeah.
All right, how about Red Lobster? You left some sea cockroaches?
Dude, I can't remember the last time I've been to Red Lobster, let alone
Their biscuits slap. But
we need to go to Red Lobster.
when you're poor like us, when we were growing up, Red Lobster was fucking peak.
Red Lobster was like you
Fucking
fucking
peak.
saved up for Red Lobster.
So I guess now that we're an adult, you're like, Red Lobster's not all that. But I mean, fucking back in the day, it was fucking.
I don't even know where there is a Red Lobster.
There's one by my parents' house.
Is there really?
Yeah.
Maybe we should go try it out. Do they sell like you know what I've been wanting to do, and I'll never do this because I'll never go there for that. You know, you go to Maine, you can just get those fucking hot dog buns full of lobster tail.
Disgusting.
Those look fucking delicious.
They do have those there though.
But is it gonna be like, oh, here's your tiny little sliver of fucking lobster? Like over there, they give those things away because they literally are cockroaches over there. There's so many of them.
On this list with Red Lobster, I think it should be the fucking angry crab place where you fucking break the crab.
Yeah,
open.
that's top on this. Fuck that.
Look, we
I'd
added one.
rather just go home and watch a movie with you.
All right, Wingstop.
Not to make up
Have
for
you
that
ever
thing.
had Wingstop?
Yeah, we've been to Wingstop together when we watched the fights.
That's not Wingstop.
Oh,
That's
fuck, what is
Buffalo
that?
Wild Wings.
Holy shit, what's the difference? Is Wingstop the one that's in Domino's?
No, Buffalo Wings. Wingstop is the one that Rick Ross owns.
I thought Wingstop was inside of Domino's Pizza.
That's Wingstop.
Which one was first?
Uh,
Rick Ross one or Wingstop?
Wingstop. I don't know.
Fuck. I mean, that's oddly specific,
Maybe
man.
they're the same.
That's not like me being like Panda.
Well, with the Wingstop, Buffalo Wild Wings.
That's together?
Mm-hmm.
What's worse? We should play a game of what's worse first date, like Buffalo Wild Wings or like Panda. And then we're like, oh, probably Buffalo Wild Wings. Okay, what's worse date? Fucking IHOP or fucking, I don't know, McDonald's. And we just keep going down the list.
We should do that. All right. Any fast food place?
I was close to McDonald's. That's a good segue. I mean, honestly, a bit of me almost thinks like this would be a great test for a chick. If you take her to a McDonald's and she's super bougie and she's like, no, I'm not going to McDonald's. It's almost like if you're looking for legitimate like relationship and she's like, and you're like, peace.
Yeah, that's kind of what I'm thinking.
It's almost like a test. It's a good test date. Like testing the woman. Like women do men all the time.
You're too good for the Burger King, bitch.
Peace out. Season fries for win.
All right, your house.
Nope, that's a dick and down date.
I don't
So
want
I've
her to
learned
know.
from my mistakes.
I don't want her to know where I live.
That's also a good point.
Captain's pro tip:
Captain's pro tip.
rent a hotel. The movies.
That's a terrible first date. Because then you're just staring at a screen. You're not getting to touch. Get to know each other.
Getting to touch each other.
Freudian slip.
Fucking dick eyes.
I'm still upset about my fucking wound situation.
So angry. The shit that happened in 2007.
Dude, it was around that time. What are you talking about?
Damn, I'm good.
Yeah.
That was baby dick, right? That was in final form.
Baby dick. I need a fucking cartoon of baby dick eye.
Fucking,
Oh shit! I'm like crawling with the rope with the fucking
you can't
kimono on.
Starts just fucking dragging behind you.
The fucking. That's awesome. Oh shit!
If the guy in DeviantArt gets back to me.
I was gonna say, what happened to Deviant? It's been like 3 months now.
Dude, fucking DeviantArt is so hard to fucking work with.
Yeah, man, those are fucking degenerates.
It's like,
They're like, you sure you don't want a dick in this? You're like, no, no.
Like
What about a furry with a big dick? You're like, How about we get back to the original drawing, my friend?
I told him, I don't want to tell you because I want to spoil it, but I told him these things, and he's like, yeah, I could probably do that for this price. I'm like, all right, cool.
And he's like, what if I throw in a free
Oh,
giant furry with a giant furry ball dick in the back?
Like, okay, so are you starting on, what do you need from me? And but it's like, oh yeah, but you can do the other people's fucking graphic fucking hentai scenes, right?
Yeah,
But,
man. It's degenerates, man. You're like, it's like, you know what you're doing when you're going to DeviantArt? It's like you're going to downtown, and then you're trying to get a meth head to tell you where the best meth is. And you're like, he's trying to explain to you, but he's fucking twitching and shit, and he's like fucking talking to himself, and you're like, where's that stuff at, though? I want to be like him. But yeah, it's like that. It's like that.
So I'm just trying to.
I got lucky my fucking person that we went through and got our first art with, which you're probably watching now, that they were such a fucking degenerate, but they were a nice degenerate.
Oh, man. So, all right. We're at the movies. That was number 6. Number 5, Olive Garden.
Why? I fucks hard with Olive Garden. Also, it tells me if you're a girl that's super prissy or not. If you're a girl that's like, I don't have carbs, I'm like,
Yeah, carb this dick up later.
your boy needs some fucking carbs to power this dick.
Oh, that's right.
Also, if like you're a
Also,
guy
who the fuck doesn't like fucking Olive Garden
who doesn't
breadsticks?
love Olive Garden, it's just a fucking thing. You got all the options. If you're trying to be bougie, bitch,
They
then
got
get a
fucking
salad.
kangaroo.
Get a salad.
Yeah, they got kangaroo and fucking bison there.
Yeah.
Some
And if you're a
veal.
dude that's like a foodie, and you need a girl that can eat, she needs to be able to put down some food. Olive Garden
Yeah,
is the way to go.
what if you're into big bitches and you're dating that fucking fat one from all the TikToks? You know, that big fat one fucking looks like fucking Optimus Prime. That monstrosity probably fucking needs a lot of
You
carbs.
need to take her to fucking Golden Corral.
Yeah, you need to take her.
I think that in church needs to be swapped. Olive Garden needs to be way lower on the list. It probably needs to be at the bottom of the list.
All right, number 4. If you don't fuck with this, we're fighting. You don't fuck with Chipotle?
Oh, pass. Yeah, no. If I'm trying to date, okay, let's say I don't know what this is like. But if I was trying to date a fitness girl, right, that's looking at her macros, keeping track of her protons, her fats, her carbs, that's a perfect date. If you meet a girl, like, let's say at a Planet Fitness, for example, right? And you're like, yeah, I want to, let's go on a date. And she's like, yeah, after a workout, cool, we'll go for a date, cool. Chipotle should be the perfect date. You get a meal, very expensive these days now, to be honest with you. But you get a meal at a moderate price compared to everything else. And you get to, like, stay within your healthy realm. You get to know she's still into her fitness thing. This is perfect. Go fuck yourself with this Chipotle list. Type that on the bottom. The Dicko Rice said, "Go fuck yourself."
Yeah, me and Troublebird would always fucking go
cuss
to...
words from the fucking Dicko Rider Day. Jesus.
Would hit up the Chipotle, and it's fucking...
Yeah,
good.
that's a great day. That should be at the bottom of the list.
Yeah, it should be at the bottom of the list. Chili's and Applebee's, dog. I know how much you love that warmed up Costco food.
I don't want to have to eat there ever again.
We did eat there. My parents and me and my sister, we ate at Chili's because it used to be pretty decent, man.
Why? You have a Ninja fucking air fryer. Go to Costco. You want to go to Costco with me? We'll buy a bunch of shit for you, and you can just heat it up in your air fryer.
Because we were close by, and last time we ate there, it was pretty decent. So we try to go. First thing, they changed the menu, so now you can't get anything for fucking cheap anymore.
Yeah.
And we're like, wow.
Welcome to the new world.
Like, wow. And it also wasn't that good. I mean,
yeah, no shit, Sherlock.
Their honey Chipotle chicken tenders, those do fucking slap still. But
yeah, I'm sure you can go get them at Costco. We'll go later today. Don't worry. We'll go to Costco.
So,
and you have a fucking air fryer.
But they do got good drinks there, though.
So that was gonna be my big argument on this one.
So if you wanted to go to a quick bar.
If you wanted a quick get-to-know drink dinner date, like we talked about a bar at the very bottom, like Applebee's might be at the top of that, where it is kind of like somewhat manageable noise-wise, and you get probably some affordable happy hour drinks. Quick, easy date. If it works out, you keep drinking. If it doesn't, peace. And you only probably paid like $30-$40 for those watered down drinks.
Yeah.
Also, drinks hit way harder when they got some sugar in them. Like when you do, I mean, I can't say that either.
Because I roofie my bitches.
I mean, oh wow, dog. No. I was thinking, I was like, when you drink some Di Serono, when you drink some shit with sugar in it, like a margarita, like it does hit you harder, I think, with the sugar. But then I was like, I mean, your boy could put down some tequila and shit hot popping too. You know what I'm saying?
I'm put some sugar next time we get tequila.
Oh, dude, one of these days. Remind me to tell you great presents once you get. Remind me at the end of your list to tell you about like my story about getting old. So remind me about that. Continue with your list. I don't want to interject.
All right.
You.
Now we're at the last one, dog.
Oh, okay.
And it's your favorite one.
Oh, don't tell me it's a good one.
It's bitches do not want to be taken to the Cheesecake Factory.
Oh, fuck the Cheesecake Factory, man. I don't want to go there ever again. Every time I've been on quote-unquote dates at the Cheesecake, it ends badly. Fucking drama or misunderstandings or... I mean, keep in mind, anybody that's offended by listening to this, like, my memory's not good right now. I told you before this podcast, like, my memory's at 50%, what it used to be. Like, not good. But I don't remember any good times at Cheesecake Factory. Wait. There was one time I took my grandmother there before she passed away, and that was decent, and there was no relationship situation in the mix, so that was fine.
I've been to Cheesecake Factory twice, and it's fine. It's
Just
alright.
fine. It's just fine.
It's just fine. But once again, I think I see what bitches are saying because there's a lot of options for them to pick from on a cheesecake factory menu, and they don't like having a lot of options. You know, they want to be just told, "Hey, we got."
Is that what you think it is? I think some of these bougie bitches made this list.
Seating over there,
The seating sucks dick.
It's like you're at a real fancy restaurant, but you're not really at that fancy restaurant. So the seating sucks real bad. You're gonna have to wait a long time normally because it's always packed.
Yeah, that sucks too.
And
But once again, first date, you're trying to get to know somebody.
yeah,
That's not a bad thing.
You're not gonna. It's also loud in there too, so you
I
might not.
think they do that because it makes you buy more drinks.
Maybe.
If your food takes a fucking long time, you're like, fuck it, bring me another drink.
Maybe.
That's probably the thing. I just realized that.
So there you go. Those.
I will say, one time I was with
places.
a fucking date or whatever, and I was at Cheesecake Factory. And you're right, the seating sucks dick every fucking time, especially if it's just two of you. They don't give you a big enough area. They give you like the little fucking table,
the little table
next to another little table. And I remember I was with this person. I was like, we're not going to, this guy's still here. What the fuck? Anyways,
living here.
you're right. And I remember we were at this date thing, and we were like eating at the fucking Cheesecake Factory, and I'm having a brain fart. And then all of a sudden, like, we sit down and we're like, we're going to have a good date. We're not going to ruin this shit. And I was like, you're right. You're right, blankety blank person. We're not going to ruin this shit. We're going to get this shit straight. Somehow it turned into an argument over, I have no fucking idea what, because I don't remember. It wasn't even important. And the whole time after that, we were like paying attention more to like the literal date that was going on next to us, because they were literally 6 inches from my shoulder. And I didn't want to deal with the fucking person I was dealing with at the moment.
Yeah, man, that's
terrible.
That is the seating over there. You're right on top of each other.
I'm not interested in ever going to Cheesecake Factory.
So their food it's just such
Dog
a
shit.
mishmash. of
Dog
everything.
shit, man.
Yeah, like orange chicken, but then they also have fucking pasta bowls. Like, what the hell?
They do have too much selection. I remember going there once, and they give you a book, and you're like, come on.
Yeah.
You guys can't have this many ingredients back there, can you? They do.
So what do you think is a good first date?
Depends on what your goals are, man. If your goals are to fuck, then yeah, you go to
Backseat of my car.
you go to her place and watch a
Don't
movie
go back there.
and get some maybe burritos before. Mexican food, whatever you want. If your goal is to like get to know somebody, honestly, dude, the best case scenario in my mind is either drinks or coffee. Drinks are going to be more expensive. Coffee's going to be cheaper, still not cheaper. But it's all about, if you're trying to get to know somebody, you want to talk and spend time talking. The drinks help because it brings you kind of down. It kind of like relaxes you. The coffee might do the opposite, where it makes you even more nervous and anxious if you are. But it's a cheap, inexpensive thing, and if it works out, you can go to something else and move forward and keep continuing the day. And if it doesn't, if you're not clicking, then dip out. Peace out. There you go. You just spent $11 on coffee. Who gives a fuck?
Right.
And you saved a whole fucking day.
Mm-hmm. Yep, I agree with that. I said, was a mall near? How about the mall?
You
man?
walk around in the mall.
Around the mall.
But then are you going to feel obligated to buy shit? If she's like, I love this, and you're going to be like, I got you.
That's dumb. You shouldn't do that, though.
Because women are like that. Some women are like that, dog.
I'm like, damn, you want that fucking
Like, you make that money?
purse?
Wow,
That's
good
crazy.
for you. It's crazy.
You should go look at it. I'm
You
gonna
make
be
a lot of money.
at the GameStop buying Pokemon cards.
Fuck. Yeah, that's my initial thoughts on it.
Let's see that one. I'm hit or miss on the movies. I can see cause
No, not for first date.
you can
No,
talk
no.
a little bit before and after. Oh, what do you think? Did you like where Superman was fucking the other one up?
That's not a good date though. Like you're talking about the movie. You're not talking about like getting to know each other. You're not getting to know your fucking self. That's not a good date.
How about fucking painting pottery?
Painting pottery? I mean, that could be a fun like, hey, remember when we painted pottery in our first date story? But
yeah.
are you gonna get to know each other? Maybe.
Yeah, you're like, okay, so I'm painting this fucking plate. I'm drawing my
You want that
childhood.
ghost scene from fucking was that Ghost? Where fucking what's that fucking Mike from the 240 days used to fucking call me that guy's actor's name? What's that guy's name? Patrick Swayze.
Oh yeah,
Yeah, he used to call me Patrick Swayze. And that Patrick Swayze movie is it Ghost where he's like
Ghost,
behind
where
the
you're making that
girl
shit.
and he's like
Well,
making the
that-
fucking thing.
I don't know if you do that, but I know you fucking
I
paint
don't think
it.
I look
so-
like that guy.
a little bit. So
Really?
you fucking you're painting it, so you could be like, oh yeah, see, I'm painting it right here because I'm putting this red because that represents the torment deep in my soul.
Oh wow. Okay.
And
I
then
mean,
she could be like, oh yeah, see, I painted this door right here because that's what my dad left. And you're like, nice. That means
I look
you're
at Patrick
joking.
Swayze. Jesus Christ. I mean, I can see the long face part.
He's dead
He's dead. Poor guy.
of cancer.
Roadhouse.
Ball cancer.
Ball cancer? Oh, I thought he was going to have like eating coochie cancer. Like, what's his name?
I'm afraid I'm gonna get that.
Oh, fuck. That's dark.
Sometimes shit just tastes a little different. I'm like, that's probably the.
Oh, man. I just ate
Okay.
bread, dog. Don't be saying that shit. Gross. Yeah, that's a good list, man. That was a good list. Oh, did I want to tell you a quick story? You know you're getting old. This is a sign of getting old.
Mm.
When your birthday comes around or the holidays come around and your gifts are all alcohol. That was me this year. I'm getting old, dog. I'm getting old.
We still got a little bit of time left, man. Maybe we'll get something different.
Dude, the other day, did I tell you what my fucking coworkers did?
Mm.
So the other day I was talking to some coworkers. Did I tell you this story?
Mm-mm.
And my coworker was like, "Oh, you have something on your face."
Oh yeah, you did say
Did I tell you
that.
that story?
yeah.
Well, I guess I'll finish it for the podcast people. And they're like, "Oh, you have something on your face," and I start wiping my face down like ridiculously because I'm fucking stupid. And they're like, and then the person was like, "Oh no, you just have a gray hair," which sounds weird because it's not gray. You get what I'm saying though? It's
Mhm.
like it's I'm thinking Spanish word for it, but anyways, it's a gray hair. And I was like, that's not the only one. I'm like, check this out. And I was like, I got a whole bunch here and a whole bunch here. I didn't have that many before I started working, like, I didn't say this, but like a slave. And so I was like, I have all over. So the next day, one of the fucking leaders comes and he's like, oh, I got something for you. And I was like, oh, what is this? He busts out with the fucking Just for Men box with the fucking beard treatment. Like a fucking Just for... I was like, I can't believe you spent the money on this, but it's fucking hilarious. And he's all day, he was like, hey, did you get that treatment done yet? You got to get that done, man. I was like, go fuck yourself. Also funny, though. I keep it in the box.
Wow.
Just for Men,
Did
dog.
you dirty?
Did me dirty. Dirty. So,
The real question is, once you go all gray and your ball hair is gray, do you dye your ball hair?
I mean, are you dyeing your head?
Yeah.
Yeah, you probably have to do ball hair, too.
Or just fucking your brown up top.
You can't
and
be
then-
looking like your dick went Super Saiyan when the rest of you
Yeah.
looks normal. You know what I'm saying?
Then you just got some old ass balls.
Yeah, no, man, no. You gotta do it all up. You gotta do it all up.
Yeah.
You gotta get a pompadour, like a fucking, like Elvis pompadour and shit. And then dye it up.
Hmm.
So anyways, yeah, back to my drinking. So I was saying,
From my heavy drinking.
I was saying, dude, now that I got a whole bunch of alcohol, I was like, dude, I got so much alcohol. You're not even aware of it. Like, I got tequilas like a motherfucker. All right. I got all the types of Patron. You want to try a type? I got all the type. I got the silver, which is king in my opinion. You've got the fucking aged, and then I have the heavily aged. And then I got because my coworker, he's trying to like fucking really push me on fucking wine because he's like, this is classy people shit, unlike that tequila shit you do. I was like, I don't know what you're talking about. Tequila's a shit. It's in my blood and shit. Anyways, he gave me a box of wine. Like, you know those advent calendars where every day you fucking pop that bitch open and there's like a new chocolate? Well, this is a fucking advent box of wine.
That's kind of cool.
So it's like I'm not drinking that much, bruh. I have a lot of wine. And then I got another wine, a regular big bottle of wine. And then somebody gave one of the other leaders a gift, and he's like, I don't want this shit. And he gave it to me, and I was like, I guess I'll take it. So I got Romanian wine if you want that.
It tastes like Souls of the Damned.
Probably, yeah. Probably a little
Vampire-ish in there.
yeah, a little vampire-ish, a little like,
Little
we're
demonic.
subjugating the people, whatever. Yeah.
But like we put them on stakes and let them
Yeah.
slide down. Yeah,
Just like that.
I love that.
And then my mom gave me this tequila that's very fascinating, dog. It is very heavily aged tequila. Hold on, relax. Don't get that face. Relax. Unpucker your asshole. It's aged tequila. It is the smoothest tequila I have ever tasted. You know, Patron, you drink it. First and foremost, don't drink. Man, I'm getting alcoholic on you guys on this podcast. Patron, first and foremost, don't ever smell it before you drink it because it does smell strong as fuck. You're like,
Yeah.
You're like, this is going to kick in it. You're like, yes, it is. That's what's good about it. This tequila doesn't have that strong smell and is buttery smooth. You drink it and you don't have that, I need that lime. None of that. It's smooth. Like I've never fucking tasted this smoothness. And it's got a honey aftertaste. You drink it and you're like, this is what fine liquor is like, huh?
I've been drinking this fucking gasoline over here.
Gasoline all my life. No, that to me is vodka, dude. When I know people that like vodka and I'm like,
Fuck
I'm like,
with all the vodkas.
no, vodka to me is rubbing alcohol. I mean, don't get me wrong.
Heavily.
Don't get me wrong. You mix that shit in with the right shit.
Nope.
I'm
I'll
in.
just drink it from the
I'm
bottle.
all in. No. Rub that rubbing alcohol. It's like try doing a shot of vodka. No, my friend. No, that's alcoholism. No, for me, tequila, I can do shots. Tequila, man. Oof, the love I have for Patron. I've knock on wood. There's no wood in this fucking car. But I've taken down so much Patron, and I've hardly ever had a fucking real reaction from it, except that one time I took like 8 shots in like an hour.
Man.
That was bad. I blacked out that time. But besides that, like, that was bad. But besides that, no real reaction. Like Jose Cuervo, I will never drink Jose Cuervo. No, Captain Morgan. I will never drink Captain Morgan the rest of my life. One time, I was with this lady friend. And we decided to get a little frisky. And so, like, let's get some Captain Morgan. And, dude, we drank a little bit of it. Dude, I kid you not, we both were throwing up at some point. I cannot get to the fucking bathroom. I threw up in my sink.
Ugh. I don't like fucking...
Gross.
What is it? The Coke one tastes like coconut.
Oh, yeah. That one's good with pineapple. Pineapple juice. What is that shit called? Coconut rum. It's like a rum,
it's
right?
Coconut rum, yeah. Fucking disgusting. I don't like coconut water either, so maybe I just want
coconut water is a little weird. You got to get used to the taste, and it depends. Like every Malibu.
Disgusting.
I had to Google it.
Tastes like goat milk.
What the fuck goat milk are you fucking drinking?
That one. They're like, here, try this. I'm like, okay.
Have you tried Kahlua?
Yeah, that's fine.
Okay. They're all kind of like, they have like almost like a milk base or something. I don't know. But anyways, yeah, man. So one of these days when we decide to actually drink, that you got to try that tequila. That tequila is surprisingly good. My mom's like, it's not cheap. And I was like, I better not get into this because it's pricey. But I will say that aged tequila, the stuff that's been in the barrel or whatever the fuck they put it in for a while, it does get sweeter.
Okay, well, that's the only reason I'm like, I don't know about fucking aged stuff. Normally, when it's aged a lot, it starts tasting like whatever container it was in. So like,
this one must be in a fucking bee's honey hive and shit because it's fucking it's smooth.
I know. Me and sister, we drink that fucking bourbon, and it tastes like
that fucking shit from the dudes from Vampire Diaries. Man, it's whiskey, right? I cannot get into whiskey. It's too fucking strong. Like
my sister will also make frosting with that.
But that's fine because it's like sugary. It's like almost a treat.
Sugary.
Yeah, it's got a little kick. It's kind of like what is that dessert they make with alcohol? Isn't like flan? Doesn't flan have alcohol in it too?
I can't fuck with flan.
I can't either. I find it disgusting.
I don't know what degenerates would eat flan.
No, like my issue with flan is not like the texture or the wiggliness or whatever. My issue with flan is that I think it is too sweet. It's like there are levels where you're like, this is too much. Yeah, I'll lick a fucking bee. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's honey to me is fine. But you get flan, I'm like, that's too sweet. I don't want diabetes. Is my point.
That's true too.
Yeah, but anyways, we'll have to try that alcohol, man. It's pretty good. Plus, I have so much alcohol. I have so much.
We need to throw a sexy party.
I mean, just you and me. What the fuck am I gonna invite?
I'm like, hey, you see this dick? You like that?
Get the fuck out of my house. There's your Uber. We're gonna be staring at each other like in fucking speedos and be like, "I thought you were gonna invite the girls." No, you were gonna invite the girls. Fuck.
Oh, circle jerk it is.
Oh, I'm like,
Put your blindfold on.
I'm calling the Uber as we speak.
Put the blindfold
It's
on.
worth that $45 Uber I'm gonna have to pay to take you home.
Put that blindfold on so it's not gay.
Ugh. Little Rob is what? The blindfold makes that better? Anyways.
It's like, oh, I didn't know. I normally put
Yeah,
the blindfold around my dick.
Oh. It's an
Yeah,
easy
man.
grip.
It's easy. Easy gripping, man. All right, dog. How are we on time?
We're pretty good, honestly. I mean, I always like to give people the extra full. You know what I'm saying? When I commit to something, I want to give people the full thing. You know what I'm saying? Like the full stroke, the extra ropes if possible, the filled up to the rim kind of shit.
You
You
gotta
know
give
what I'm
them that extra shock, right?
Unlike that fucking weird porno we talked about a few weeks ago when like the guy couldn't fucking, he didn't, like you can't prove that he busted.
You can't. Sometimes you can't prove when you bust, and that's a bad thing.
Is that the bad thing?
Yeah, because sometimes she's like, "Did you?"
You're like,
"It's
yeah,
it's in you. Your thick walls just soaked up the.
You're thick. It's like a sponge in there, right?
Yeah,
I get you.
yeah, man. All right, we'll finish with one more story.
All right, what do you got, dog?
All right, you know Pablo Escobar?
I've heard of the name, yeah.
He's a drug dealer, right?
Yeah.
Big cocaine
Cocaine.
drug dealer.
The
Well,
coca.
so this guy
Mm-hmm.
had so much money, right?
Yeah, he did.
He bought a few hippos
Uh-huh.
to put in his private zoo.
I heard about this, yeah. Yeah.
And I was like, dang, that's fucking crazy. Well, it was about 20 hippos, right?
20 hippos?
Yeah, he bought about 20 to start off with.
That's not what you start off with. You start off like maybe a hippo. Maybe
Nah,
two if you want to see them fight.
I think he started off with about 20, maybe 10, okay?
How big is this goddamn zoo to have 10
So,
hippos?
Let's say he started off with 10, right?
Think
well-
about that. That's like 10 crossover SUVs.
So now
It's a parking lot.
he has a herd of 166 of them.
They fuck a lot, apparently.
So, I mean, it's been like 20 years, but still, man, that's this man's fucking doing more
Like
conservation.
where's he in? Is he in prison or where the fuck is
Yeah,
he
he's
in?
dead.
So who's taking care of the fucking hippos?
So
That dude has now naturally... Where is he from?
he's in Colombia.
That dude naturally introduced hippos to fucking Colombia now. Like they're a normal species in the fucking environment.
Fucking in the jungle and shit, just chewing on a fucking jaguar.
Yeah. It's like they're
Fuck.
fucking with... They're
Going
like,
up some fucking Aztec pyramid just on top of
just on
shit.
top, yeah. They're literally fighting with anacondas in
Yeah.
the fucking rainforest.
Oh, shit.
What the fuck, dog? That's why ecosystems get fucked.
Predators looking at him like, what the fuck you doing here, bro?
Most people are like, oh, they introduced a spider into the ecosystem. Now it's
Oh,
running
crazy.
rampant.
Now we can't find it.
This
We can find the
motherfucker
hippos. We can find the
introduced hippos. It's like being like, oh yeah, man, fucking the Serengeti never had tigers. Let me just bring a
Guess what
few
they
of them.
got now?
Fuck.
They got a new alpha in here. So man, he's doing good, man. He did a lot of conservation, really.
I guess so. He saved the hippo
He saved the
population.
hippo. I don't think it was down, but you know what? It needed help.
He repopulated in a whole new area.
So authorities face a dilemma now, man. Said about 20 of the hippos were sterilized and relocated, but significant portions of them will be euthanized as they've been declared invasive.
Yeah, that's exactly what that's called, invasive species.
Yeah, man. The decision comes in response to environmental and safety concerns. Because, yeah, man.
Yeah,
Oh,
man,
he started off with 4 hippos.
they fuck a lot.
And he got 166. Dude, that's fucking
Oh,
insane.
now I gotta know how big of a litter does hippos have?
They reside near the Madeline River, pose risk to both the ecosystem and local communities. That's insane. I didn't know he started with 4. They had like 10. That's insane. Fucking legend, man. What a fucking legend.
Dude, look, they fuck so much. They only have one at a
Look at
time.
that coyote over there.
Where?
You
Where?
can't see him.
I don't see him.
He left. He was like
Fucking-
way over here.
He was
and
like
then
Batman
he went
and shit.
into
You
the
called him
bush
out
over
and he
there.
fucking disappeared. Hippos only have one at a time, dude. So that means they're fucking so much. They had 160.
I mean, it's been like 20 years. So, I mean,
I mean, the math makes sense if you think about it. I mean, you have start with 2, they fuck, they have another one, and then eventually, if it's a female, then the dude can fuck the 2 of them. I mean, animals don't give a fuck.
I know it'll go.
And so all of a sudden, I mean, as long as you keep having more females and more females, really, you could make that work.
So yeah, man, now those things are fucking clogging up the river down there. Just trying to go get the fucking coffee beans. Imagine fucking hippos just eating the
The
coffee
new fucking
beans.
national animal turns into the fucking hippopotamus. They're like, oh, originally brought here by Coke Fiend.
Yeah.
Now the national animal, known for its rigidity and its strength of character.
Oh, there it is. It's way over there now. Barely see it.
I don't see shit.
Damn, dog. Yeah, you wear your surroundings.
I think I need glasses now, dog. Like a little bit. Like a little bit. You know what I'm saying? Just enough to like see like a goddamn hawk.
Nothing crazy, right?
Nothing crazy.
So there you go, man. Don't bring
That's a crazy story. That's
animals
a nice
into
topical
your
story, man.
Don't bring your fucking hippos into new places.
I mean, that's
if
like
if you could bring one animal into where we are right now, this is how we'll end. If you bring one animal into where we live right now, what would it be?
I mean, a little bit of me just wants a cool fucking animal around, but I also don't want to fuck with it.
I mean, the hippo's pretty cool.
Like a little bit of me is like, I love some tigers and shit, but can you imagine? That'll fuck everything here.
We got to go to Tucson to try to look for that leopard that's over there.
Fuck that.
It lives in that. There's also surprisingly done by drug dealers too.
Yeah, man,
There's
they got a lot of money.
They brought in that fucking leopard, but then the fucking drug people were like, the drug cops were over there and like, hey, we're gonna raid your house. So they let the fucking leopard go, right? And the leopard went into the little forest there. I guess the forest is like a 2 by 2 mile little forest.
Oh, so it's not that big.
No, it's not that big.
It just has fucking T'Challa fucking powers and it
Yeah.
just provokes and
So,
shit.
but once you enter that fucking 2 mile by 2 mile fucking like little jungle out there near Tucson, you're the fucking prey.
I would imagine that you
Fucking
could send
ultimate
some
game.
hunters in there with some tranks and they would enjoy that hunt.
I mean,
That's
that's
craving the hunter shit.
yeah. So you gotta fucking go in there with a fucking like knife to fight that thing,
I
like
don't know
fucking
about
Tarzan.
I don't know about that.
Come in there with the spear. You're like,
I
this is
don't know-
my
I don't know
jungle.
about all that.
Yeah, man.
That's
That's
a
fucking
different thing.
ultimate hunt.
That's some fucking Leonidas shit. I don't know if that happens in real life.
Yeah, that's how I would do it. You just send your campfire up, the fucking panther just fucking hits you in the back of the head, just fucking with you.
Yeah, I don't know
That's-
about all
that's
that,
it.
man. Not my
See.
cup of tea.
Man, where are you in the desert? I don't know. That's the problem. You can't really have too many kind of animals here, can you?
What's
Yeah.
a cool like desert animal? We get a camel. Some camels rolling around here.
You know what? I think we get kangaroos here.
Dude, kangaroos would be fucking interesting. Can you imagine like walking the dog and all of a sudden you see a fucking kangaroo just squaring up on you? You're like,
Yeah, let's go, bro. I got tons of rage.
I really find those videos fascinating where you see a kangaroo's like attacking a dog, and the guy like has to help the fucking kangaroo, but like he'll eventually get the dog away from the kangaroo, and the kangaroo will like square up, and people are just kind of like, oh, you gotta get away, he's gonna kick you. I will sock that fucking
Yeah,
dude
so
in
you
the
gotta
face.
sock them back.
I will fucking straight up overhand right on that fucking
You
jaw.
gotta kick them in their pouch.
Now the big danger is if you overhand right and your head dips too low, man. That motherfucker's quick. He will hit you in the fucking dome. And that will knock you out. That's some Francis Ngannou fucking
Then he's
punch.
gonna eat your ass.
I mean, I don't know what he'll do,
But
but
start with your ass first.
can you imagine? He knocks you out, and all of a sudden you wake up and you're like, oh, I got a fucking headache. You go open your eyes, and you're inside of its sack.
Fucking Mortal Kombat fatality.
Yeah, you're inside of its fucking pouch, and it's like bouncing around, and you're like its bitch now. It's like, you're my bitch. You're in my pouch.
Yeah, I think that's a good animal. Desert animal, kangaroo. I'm a
Kangaroo would be kind of legit.
I'm gonna be
That's a
invasive.
cool animal.
Fucking put them in here.
And I hear they fuck too. Like they have
Yeah,
they like there's an invasive number of them now in Australia to the point where they're like using them as meat.
Yeah, I don't even know if Australia's a real place, dog. They got new DLC animals coming out
All the time.
Fucking every other week.
It's ridiculous.
Yeah, it's like
I just don't like the bugs out there. It's a little ridiculous.
yeah, they got fucking new ones all the time. They fucking combine bugs to make new bugs.
You know when they say like
fucking Digimon evolutions out
that's
there.
exactly what it is. Like, you know when they say like you can't, like, a dog can't fuck a cat and make a new animal. You know, because there's like there's things in the DNA that don't allow the crossbreeding.
Mm-hmm.
Australia doesn't have that.
No,
Like you get to Australia and that gene is turned off, and now you have a spider that fucks a scorpion, and then you get like a fucking scorpion spider that looks like a lobster, a killer lobster. You know, you're
You
just like,
fucking Mega Kabuterimon.
you're like, that's what happened in fucking Jay Cocoon, but not in real life.
Yeah, I'm not kidding. You're like, what can I make to make Angelmon?
It's like fucking Digimon, where it's like the first evolution is a cute little ball
Yeah.
head, and then the next thing's like a little dinosaur T-Rex. You're like, oh, that's cute. And then the next one's a fucking Tyrannosaurus Rex with fucking guns on its arms. You're like, what the fuck happened to that one? Why's it got a AK-47 for an arm?
Cause man, fucking
You're
dinosaurs.
like, Japan
Cause
is why.
it has short arms, so it needs to make up for the range.
I guess
Come on.
so, man.
Gotta think about this evolution.
Evolution.
Oh man,
I had a fucking funny sex story to tell you, but I mean, it might be
Dick
too late
O'Reilly
for
be fucking.
Dipkarai has some stories. I did want to talk about this one time. Maybe we'll talk about this next podcast. Remember me to talk about this. I have a deep appreciation. Oh, how do I say this politely?
Jesus.
Why are you going like that for, dog?
I feel like it's gonna be just off the wall. All right, go.
I feel like you got to throw some respect on the women that just love to suck dick. You know what I'm saying? The ones that do it for the love of the game.
We're doing it for taste.
They're doing it for the love of the game.
Just doing it.
You gotta give a shout out to those women. I had a post-traumatic sex fucking flashback the other day.
Well, a vacuum cleaner get too close to your dick, and you're just like, oh man.
You're
Betty.
like, oh my god, this Ryobi 18-volt.
Oh, Ryobi, you remind me of Betty so much. Oh goddamn.
No, so I need a PFSF shirt. PF PTSF post traumatic sex fantasy. That's what it is. PTSF shirt. And people will be like, "What is that?" Well, let me tell you. Have you ever been fucked so good that you reference that next time you get fucked really badly? That's what it is.
That's what it is.
Anyways, so yeah, maybe we'll talk about that next podcast. But I had a PFSF. Man, it doesn't roll off the tongue, does it? Post PTSF. I need to write that down for the podcast. PTSF, post traumatic sex fantasy. It's not that hard. Is that what it was originally?
I think so.
I think my T is wearing off. Anyways,
PTSF. Yeah, PTSF.
Oh, that's even worse.
That sounds like we're trying to summon something.
You said it once, I said it once. If we say it one time, we're fucked. Anyways.
So, hey.
You're like,
I'm here now.
Anyways, I had a post-traumatic sex fantasy the other day when I was fucking just randomly, my brain was braining. And I remember...
once again, I was at work during this giant presentation.
Exactly.
Very important to the whole company. And I was just remember Betty just was slobbing on my knob.
And I was like, wow, what a great girl.
Like, that was a great girl. Why didn't I get with her? And I was like, oh, because you slob on my knob like a professional. Like you won an award for it. That's why I don't talk to you.
Like you were waiting for the nomination for the best dick sucking of the year award,
Yeah. Like, you sent a submission in. And that's why we don't talk no more.
So tune in for next week's podcast, next podcast, where I talk about the appreciation for the women that do it for the game. For the love of the game is what I'm trying to say.
They just like it, man.
Good for you, ladies. And we'll talk about that next podcast.
They just love it.
They just fucking enjoy it.
It's like the ones who love to get pied.
I mean, that too. You know what I'm saying?
I love the ones that love to get pied.
Well, that's the podcast, man. I think we gave them almost 2 full podcasts. We gave them the extra full. It's like when your lady friend is like trying to give you she wants the business. And all week she's been talking shit. Like, you ain't going to be able to give this to me. I'm like, well, I'm going to give it to you, right? And she don't believe you. She's been talking all that shit. So you're like, you know what? This week, I'm going to hold it in. I'm not going to bust at all week. And I'm going to give it to her, right? And then all of a sudden, she's just like, you can't. So you get to the day, and you start laying down the fucking business. And after that point where she's like, no, this is enough. My fucking coochie's getting sore. You're like, fuck you. And you're just like,
you gotta do it.
You gotta give it to her. And then eventually you just fill her up. Like a fucking, when you watch those cooking shows and they put the heavy cream on that piping thing.
Right.
And then they squeeze the piping thing and it fills that, and they're doing like that thing all over the top of the pie.
Right.
Just like that. And you just fill her up. And then she's just like, wow, that's a lot. And you're like, I'm not fucking done yet. And you're like, That's what this was like, dog.
Then you shake.
No. We go for round 2.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, no, we go on round 2. You gotta, and the technique to the, I'll tell you guys that next week for that one. But anyways, that's what this week's podcast was we gave you almost 2 full hours of podcast. I mean, at that point, we gave you next week's podcast. So cut it in half, and you'll listen to the other half next week. Give us double the views. And then from there, we'll come back for another podcast like we never left.
I think we're here with you all the time.
Next time, we'll get some more of this tea. This just fucking slaps hard. Can I buy this? Can I just fill a fucking bladder bag of this shit? Like those shitty wines?
You just want an IV just straight into your veins?
I mean, this shit worked today, man. And I've been up for almost 24 hours now. I mean, at this point, let's be honest. I
should just stay up and see what happens.
I should just stay up and see
Until I start hallucinating monsters.
I am 4 hours away from 24 hours.
Fuck.
I've been up 20 hours, dog. I might just jog home.
Yeah, I'm going to stay up till I start hallucinating.
I almost did that once. What the fuck was I doing where I was like, why am I up almost 24 hours?
Giant robot from Evangelion? Is that you?
I've been waiting for you.
Estaflone robot? Is that you?
Estaflone. Now that's a goddamn deep cut.
Is that you? Oh, yeah.
I'm like, turn into the dragon now.
Yeah, oh, man, it's so good.
Yeah, man.
My brain will definitely get fucked up from being in you. Oh, yeah.
Not at all. Well, that's this week's podcast. Any last words for these savages, man? You need to start plugging the IG, start plugging the twits, or the X's.
The Twitter.
The X's now?
The X's.
The triple X?
The triple Oxa is popping off.
Is it?
It is popping off.
Is Elon Musk?
We got so many new followers.
Really?
I've been tweeting on that bitch so much. I've caused so much drama on there. I told so many big booty hoes that their booty hole looks very nice.
You're like, man, your Oreo looks great. What?
I'm like, damn, I put my finger in there. I'm like, wow, I bet some black guy would love to eat your ass.
I bet you, dude, that's some shit you would do.
That's what I'm doing.
All the time. You just look for some dirty hoe shit, and you just post the randomest comments.
I do, absolutely.
Your nipples aren't even.
I'm like...
Why are your nipples pointing different areas?
Hey, they fucked up on the surgery. Go back.
You're like, why your tattoo don't look right no more? You need to get that touched out.
Where'd you get that? Who did that? Your homie?
Why do you have satanic sheep tattoo to the center of your tits?
Whatever. Show him again. Jump up and down.
I didn't think I saw that tattoo right. Shake it again.
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah, I bet some black guy would eat your asshole. Not me, though.
Did you wash that before you took the video?
No, look clean.
You would do some shit just for the attention.
I've been doing it.
Doing
it. It's been popping off. I got so many OnlyFans hoes that have followed the fucking
No way.
Well, I'm sure you.
You're like, your dad wasn't around, was he?
No, they might be fucking bots or whatever, but hey, a fucking follow is a follow. So we're fucking going, dog.
Follow the captain's trolling tweets.
Look at.
I'm wondering if these are bots.
It might be, dog. It might be.
That's just a fat ass. She liked your reply, though.
Yeah.
What's GCW?
Wrestling.
Oh.
So yeah, man.
That's hilarious. Liked your reply. Liked your reply. Look at you. All the hoes are liking your replies, man.
Yeah, man. See?
The captain. What'd you say? You said, I definitely... I mean, definitely, but the PS5, but that ass, though. That's hilarious. Yeah. 11 likes. That's hilarious.
75 views.
That might be the goal, dog. I mean, you're not wrong.
Told you.
I'm not wrong. Yeah, man, that might be the move, is for you to just fucking just say outrageous shit on Twitter.
Spamming the shit out of all this
Dude,
shit.
I had that picture on my feed.
Really?
Yeah, how funny is that?
Look, we're up to that many fucking followers.
Wow, look at you, man.
It's doubled.
Look at you. That's what you got to do. You got to do funny shit. Make sure you put the podcast link on that shit.
It's on there.
Make sure you say, hey, listen to our fucking podcast and give me some ratings.
I'm like, yeah, I'll rate your booty hole. It's
like, dude, remember those days back in the early days of fucking the internet? It was like rate my face. Remember that?
Yeah.
Holy shit, dude. I just pulled that out of a fucking the nether. I haven't said that word in a year. And I just pulled it out like nothing. Dude, the fucking memory is weird. I got better long-term memory than I got short-term memory. Is that still up? Rate my face. Rate my professor. Oh, that's right. That was for a legitimate thing.
That's also for dick. All of it is all for dick.
Professional face analyzer. How attractive am I tested now? Face and beauty analysis test. Like now it's all so advanced, right? This back in the day was like you posting your fucking face, your coochie, whatever it was, and people were like, yeah, I'd give you a 10, I'd give you an 8, I'd give you a 7. That was some savage shit. Like in the early days of the internet, people were, I think, more courteous than the days of now.
Mm-hmm.
Because somebody could, if today, dude, you post that and you're like, rate my face, people would fucking tear you an asshole. They would just fucking destroy you. And back then, a young girl would be like, oh, rate me. And then they would post like, oh, you're cute. You're like a 5 or a 7 or an 8 or a 9, whatever it was, right? But they wouldn't be assholes. Now people got that asshole mentality and they're like, I mean, you're 5 in a trash can city. Like, what?
Like you're a Cleveland 8, but everywhere else
Yeah.
a 3.
Yeah, exactly, man. That's why it's so funny that now the culture's changed so
That's why
much.
you gotta give them compliments on their booty holes and their coochie lips. They like
I mean,
that.
honestly, dude, if I saw that comment, I would fucking laugh my ass off. And so I'd probably be like, what the fuck is up with this dude's account? And that's what you got to do.
That's what I'm trying to do, man. Get the things up, see what happens, and that's
Yeah,
how
just
you
to make
do
sure
it.
you fucking have it on your signature about the podcast. That's the move. That might be the move, dog. That might be. I mean, you could do that on Instagram too, though. You can do it on Instagram and just see random shit and be like, you just post shit.
See, look at all the views I got.
I mean, you misspelled bin, but yeah, been doing the Lord George. I get it, dog.
Oh man, they deleted the video, so it doesn't make sense. Yeah, man. Also, I don't do only perverted ones. I do anime ones too, of course. So
Gots to.
that's to do it, dog. You can't just be doing just pervert shit.
Well, anyways, Captain will give us an update on his followers next week. I was not expecting those. Whoa. Neither was I.
Told you. See, look, I got great commentary,
No
man.
kidding.
Great What's going on here?
Your feed is very fascinating.
It's either fucking anime stuff or just the sluttiest slut
No
stuff.
kidding.
Yeah, dog. So, but yeah, man.
Well, I'm curious to see what your numbers will be after another week of trolling. But any last words for these savages, dog? We literally gave them a 2-hour podcast.
No, man, that's it.
Just go follow the captain on the X. What is it? What is the Instagram?
The Instagram
Let him know.
is at Monday's Hangout.
You sure about that? Because last time you always fuck up
No,
the
no.
email.
At Monday's Hangout.
There you go. And
On the
Monday's Hangout.
Twitters.
Follow us there. And that's
And
also a good way
Instagrams.
of like, hey, if you have shitty dating stories you want us to get either your opinion on or just tell us a funny thing that happened on your date, send it over. We'll talk about it on the podcast. We'll give you a review of what you did to fuck up or vice versa.
Yeah, man, pretty much.
Or I'll tell you, like I tell myself all the time, like, oh, that means she wanted to fuck. I missed that.
My bad.
My bad. That's the podcast. We'll see you, talk to you, speak to you in 2 weeks.